Yo, can you guys hear me? Put up a one if you guys can see and hear me. If I'm coming through properly through the speakers and everything. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Put a one up in the chat. Through the speakers and everything. Oh, there we guys can hear me. One. Oh, there we go. Let me know if you guys can hear and see me. If everything's working properly. Until some people come in. It's probably absolutely no one. Check it right now. Yo, King 161 was good, bro. Wow, update. Wolves close to 17. What the hell? I didn't see that. Wow. Oh, crap. He's about to 17. Well, they've been a pretty tough franchise for a while, but first and foremost, you're welcome. Legion of Knicks podcast, and I will be covering play-by-play, live coverage of the Lakers versus the Blazers game. First and foremost, just want to say thank you, everybody who's here, everybody's checking me out. First things first, rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. Salute to him, obviously one of the greatest of all time. Extremely just weird to still realize that he's gone. Doesn't make just weird. But rest in peace. Hopefully, peace is with him, with his family. Also, I apologize to Sim Russell because I didn't know that he was having a show on Nas tonight. So, for the people who are here, if you know about Sim's Front Stoop show, or if you don't know about it, go and visit the Front Stoop. Go give him a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Even if you want to be on that show as well too, go support. Go support the channel. It should be a good review. My stupid self. I stupidly had a stream time. I didn't know. I would have probably not had the stream, knowing that the Nas review was going to be tonight. But salute to Sim Russell, of course, first and foremost. Go and support the channel. Let's talk about this Lakers Blazers series, man. Like I said, bro, first game it's all fun and games, man. Until the Lakers start hitting them shots, until AD starts dominating down low, until you don't have any answer from the post. And look how the Blazers have been struggling. Just to look at some of the stats from the previous game. I mean, dogs. Again, first game I remember saying is when the Lakers start hitting their shots, the Blazers are gonna get in trouble because the Blazers weren't shooting well either. And it depend on McCollum going ISO and so-called Dame time, which almost shot them out the game because he was taking some stupid shots. Didn't make his first point for the quarter, for the second half into the fourth quarter. And I'm just like, dude, this is asinine. Like I know it's pretty to go and see Dame Lillard do this stuff, but it's not a dependable form of game. It's just stupid. It's just stupid, man. I don't understand. Yeah, it might be a wrap for Portland tonight, Justin. I told you guys, man. I'm here arguing with Tron Burrow. That's my dude. But son, like, you can't have Dame. Like, you can't depend on Dame time. Like, Dame time is like fanciful dessert. Ain't gonna hit all the time. It's not gonna be necessary all the time, bro. Like, you can't sit there and just jack up threes because you're trying to replicate what Steph Curry does with the Warriors. And even in the last two championships they won, you saw what Steph Curry was trying to force up threes. And he was like, all right, this ain't working, Steph. And he went to KD. And he went to pass back to Clay and moving the ball around. That stuff is fun during the regular season. It's cool. Once you get into the playoffs, you can't be there chucking up deep shots. I'm not saying it's not going to fall. Yes, obviously, if it falls in, it looks pretty. But it's not a dependable form of game. It's just not wise. And in the first half, the first quarter, or most of the first half of that first game, the Blazers were making beautiful cuts to the basket, passes, just destroying the passing lanes. The Lakers had no answer for it, even when they had their better big men in AD and JaVale McGee. You know what I mean? So, I want Dame Lillard to win, man, but I can't sit there and be like and act like stupid decision, like this fanciful, ego-driven form of basketball where the ball's not moving, where multiple people are dangerous, where I just can't sit there and say he's going to win. It's not winning basketball. It's stupid. Last game, the Lakers won 116-108. And just to go over some stats for the game. Why is this happening? Sorry about this, guys. Just to go over some stats for the game. The box score. Obviously, LeBron James had disgusting game, 38 points, 11 for 18 from the field, 4 for 8 from 3, 12 for 17 at the line. Anthony Davis had 29 points, 11 for 18 from the field, 7 for 14 at the line. I mean, they were dominant, ultra dominant. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, 13 points, 3 for 8 from the three-point line, 4 for 13 from the field. Guys like Caruso chipping in, 10 points off the bench, 3 for 5 from the field, 1 for 2. And the Lakers shot 33% from 3, but they shot 50% from the field. Pretty good. Teams like the Blazers, the Blazers shot 41.1% from the field. It's not good. 34.3% from 3. That's not necessarily good. And again, Damian Lillard had 34 points off of 8 for 20 shooting. 5 for 11 from 3, 13 for 14 from the free throw line. So not necessarily that's pretty good game. Even though he was a -8. CJ McCollum had 28 points, 12 for 25 from the field, 4 for 12. Carmelo Anthony chipping with 20 points, 9 for 20 from the field, 2 for 3 from the three-point line. And their bench did nothing. Highest score off the bench was Gary Trent Jr. So that goes to tell me that Zach Collins didn't play, Jay Howard and Jay Adams didn't play as well. Azonia only had 2 points, did really nothing. Gabriel did nothing. Whiteside had 8 points, 3 for 5 from the field. It's not going to get it done. Look at the number of shots. 20 shots for Carmelo Anthony, 20 shots for Damian Lillard, 25 shots for CJ McCollum. And Nurkic had 10 points, 4 for 10. And it's I just don't understand why they don't show different looks with that team. You got Nurkic in the post, and they run the fist motion flare. So I don't know what the variations are from the post, but you're telling me they can have a system where guys are flaring out on the opposite side of Nurkic, especially if guys want to double team him. Somebody could easily cut to the basket. Nurkic in that first game, he looked pretty damn effective at times. Lakers is one of those teams, man. I root for them, but it's like a futile effort, man, because they just do some dumb-ish, man. Salute to everybody in the chat. Stephen Fox, salute Triborough. Jesse Kaprowski. Jesse Kaprowski is a friend from high school. He's asking, who should the Knicks draft? I already said at 8, you draft Devin Vassell. 3-point shooter. People say his defense is this. People throw the 3-and-D stuff around too much. I think he's a decent defender. He leaves his feet a lot. By the way, I'm coming out with a Devin Vassell. Prospect video. Look for that. It should come out next week. Everything is mostly done in terms of the script and everything. I just put the videos together. Just haven't had time. But definitely look out for that. Salute to Stephen Fox. Salute to Triborough, Daniel Canyon, Mike Morgan. Also, Jesse, I will also look at Jalen Smith, who's a really interesting prospect, 6'10" from Maryland. Can shoot the 3 space out the floor, run the pick and roll, move all over the place. They talked about his fitness has improved. He's taken a lot more seriously, like the muscle building and that stuff. Like he's really grown his own. Like you watch this kid, we always talk about Julius Randle. Imagine Julius Randle could run the floor, had stamina, could shoot the 3, and wasn't a mental head case in making plays. Salute to MH. God bless you, man. That's my guy. Always pushing out this channel, man. Everybody in the chat, again, if you can, just take. Even if you don't want to, I hope you can stay there for a little bit. But if you can, just go over to Sim's channel, Front Stoop. He's reviewing the Nas album. Go at the very least, go over there, subscribe, send a like, and just send some love to Front Stoop. Salute to Front Stoop. Salute to the chat. Other guys out draft. You got Killian Hayes as well too. But see, the thing about Killian Hayes is that he also needs help with his shooting. One thing that he does do decently is that he does have a decent step back, and I think he shot 40-something from 3. But he still has some kinks in his shooting. I got to look more into him. I haven't done enough scouting him, but I know that his bread and butter is that he works really well at the pick and roll. He also needs development as well. That's not. I feel like this draft is not a draft you trade up for. Tyrese Maxey. I'm not a fan of Tyrese Maxey, bro. I don't know what it is, man. I'm just not. I'm not a big fan of Tyrese Maxey. The guy I think that might have some growth that I do like. That this guy he could be decent. I do like Kira Lewis, man. I do like Kira Lewis. I know that the scoring point guards get a bad rep, but if this is a guy that if you can mold him, mold his facilitation, his court awareness, I think at Alabama, I don't know who the coach is, but it seems like that same system of, him and Sexton, these attacking point guards who really aren't versed in facilitation, court awareness, and the plays. That can just be whatever the coaches want. Yeah, Jesse, I'm talking about Kira Lewis. I hope you guys can hear me. But again, Kira Lewis, I think he's more in the mode of what teams like nowadays. He can shoot the three a little bit, driving to the basket. He's more adept at doing that. He's not like Kyle Sexton, where he's a speed demon. He's more of a dribble, a guy that can, dribble, change of pace kind of guy. So yeah, I do like Kira Lewis. LaMelo Ball, I know people that might kill me for this. I'm not the biggest fan of LaMelo Ball. I'm just not. I feel like he's a little overrated. People are like, oh, he has the moxie and stuff. I mean, yeah, I gotta do my research on Naismith as well. I also gotta look at that kid Terrell, I think from Stanford. I gotta look at him, but definitely Vessels coming out. I can't wait to put that out. Everybody looks like, we gotta get a point guard. Would you rather? Again, I go back this way. I say 2011 draft, right? Look at the guys who are taken. I do like Halliburton too. I'm not a big fan of Denny. I think Denny is a little overrated just because of the whole Luka thing. Because I saw some highlights of him, and he can drive to the basket. He's depth at like catching the ball, driving from the wing. But he's not Luka, and I think people are trying to fit him into that mode of Luka, and he's just not that. Donald Cannon. That's actually, I do have to have a call him. Next show, definitely. I'll cover the next. I guess it'll be Wednesday. I'll definitely cover the next Blazers Lakers game, and I'm gonna set up like a Google phone or something like that. I'm also gonna set up a StreamYard so you guys can just. I have it set up. I'm gonna set the link up so you guys can come in the chat and talk that ish, man. Jesse, would you hope to get Smith with 27? But probably not now because. Yeah, well, think about this, right? So there's another guy I like a lot, Jesse. I like Jaden McDaniels, right? The kid from Washington, and I think that he's like a poor man's KD. He does have issues with his motor, but if you could fix that, I think he's a little advanced in picking spots on the floor where he likes to shoot as a big man, which is really underrated. I mean, we talk about Knox, and even though Knox came from the system, the Kentucky system, we sit here and talk about basically how he can't create his own shot. Think about skip about James Smith. I think he's gonna move up, man. I really think James Smith's gonna move up. You look at big guys like Jaren Jackson. A guy in Jaren Jackson. I forgot what he was shooting for the year before he got hurt. But Jaren Jackson, yeah, he was shooting 39.4% from three, 46.9% from the field. This guy's a freaking monster. Him and John Morant, they're gonna be. I think they might be special. And his guy was taking 2.4. Oh, actually, my bad. He was taking 6.5 attempts from three this year at 39%. That is amazing, bro. What? I think look at Jalen Smith. I think Jalen Smith is like 3 point. Of course, they give me the Cowboys. I'm a Jet fan, but I don't really give a damn about the damn Cowboys. Jalen Smith was shooting 36.8% from three. The highest is average about 2.8 attempts a game. Last year's shooting 26.8%, and his highest was 2.2 attempts per game. That's pretty damn good. Even though, I mean, the sample size is so small, but for your sample size, for you to be much more efficient, that means that you're working on your shot. If you're taking only 2.8 shots a game and you improve from 26.8 to 36.8%, maybe we could talk about style of play, usage, that stuff. But if you have basically the same number of attempts and your efficiency went up, that's what I'm saying. This dude's gonna. You know, you take, but see, all the drafts they have, a lot of these guys all over the place, man. They have them all over the place. I've seen drafts where Kira Lewis was going in the 15. I see drafts where Kira Lewis was going like 25th. I mean, so it's weird, man. I really, honestly, God, don't know what is happening. And of course, the league pass due to national blackouts. And I got to use Sling TV, which is going to be slow down you guys. So I might have to kick Mark out or something who tries to come in the chat. But yeah, man, who else I like in this draft that I haven't talked about? They're talking about Kid Isaacs. Now, they're talking about Isaac having to Isaac Okoro. He's Nigerian too. Okoro. Definitely a Nigerian name. Let me see. Definitely has to be Nigerian. He's from Maryland. Maryland. Oh, Georgia, my bad. Like he'll kill somebody. Still mad angry. 24% from three, 66.3% from the free throw. So there's a lot of development has to go into him. I'm not picking him up. A forward, now I'm not picking 6'6" forward. Now I'm not picking him up because I expect my forwards to be a little bit more depth in shooting because I think that what some of these guys do is that they fall in love with their high school game, and sometimes it's part of their college, sometimes it's part of themselves, but they don't really improve some of the small ball aspects that they need in the NBA. There's a lot of guys like that forwards can, and everyone's pointing to Kawhi Leonard. As much as I love Kawhi Leonard's an extreme example. And let's think about it. He went to the perfect situation with the Spurs. Perfect situation with the Spurs, man. Like we don't have the Spurs guy. I hope we get that. So let me see some of these comments. Again, when you're gonna have a call in, you already with that. I'm definitely gonna establish that. Not a fan of LaMelo. Nope. You can't be talking forever. Danny Cannon, screw you, man. That shop Danny Cannon. Halliburton and Van Vliet. No, so Lakers game's not on, man. I'm gonna wait till it gets on, man. I'm not trying to sit here, just trying to get filler until the game is on. Indiana, Miami game is still on. Miami basically swept the series. How do I feel about this Miami? Because I've been watching Indiana, and at least in this game, I saw Oladipo was a little. I don't know if there's something with him and Turner, but he was just looking more for his ball. And I guess maybe it's game 4, they're about to get swept, so he's probably like, screw it, let's try to go for broke. But I didn't see that chemistry with him and Turner. He was chucking up a lot of shots early on, and then Turner was there to kind of clean it up. But yeah, that Pacers team is a weird team, talented, but then people have injuries here. And I think Sabonis hurt, something like that. So does LeBron James have some doom in his pregame? Do you think LeBron James actually listens to MF Doom? Do you think LeBron James is sophisticated to listen to MF Doom unless someone tells him or makes MF Doom a mainstream, or if Drake tries to act like he's down with MF Doom? Like, come on, bro, come on. LeBron listens to surface level stuff, man. LeBron ain't deep like that. We need a point, no forward or wing. Yeah, we need a point, but why would you force a point? Put it like this: Would you take Brandon Knight in 2011? Would you take Brandon Knight, or would you rather have Klay Thompson or Kawhi Leonard? Let me go through some of these NBA drafts because again, the Knicks. It's not like the Knicks just need a point guard. We need a lot. We need shooting. We don't have shooting, guys. Like, yo, I'm not drafting a point guard just to put him in. Just say, hey, we got a point guard, and then miss out next year. Then miss out next year when next year's supposed to be a way better draft. Way better draft for point guards. Cade Cunningham, I'm not the biggest fan of yet. Cade Cunningham, Jalen Green, like, come on, bro. Come on. Now, let me go to 2011 draft, NBA draft. Game's about to be finished. As soon as it's finished, I'll start covering the Lakers game. So let me look at this: Kyrie Irving, Derek Williams, Enes Kanter, Tristan Thompson, Jonas Valanciunas, Jan Beasley, Bismack Biyombo. The first 7. Brandon Knight. Would you rather have? Now, the only person I will agree with maybe, and I think he's also a weird case, Kemba Walker. So Kemba Walker, obviously I'd rather have him, but he also had a great run at UConn winning the championship. But again, guys like Klay Thompson, Kawhi Leonard, I'm taking him over Brandon Knight. I'm also probably taking Vucevic over Brandon Knight. Like, people go crazy about, like, yo, we got to take a point guard. It's also how you gear your offense. Jimmy Butler went 30th. I take him over Brandon Knight. And Jimmy Butler came in with the notion that he was just this really good defender. He's a hard-working defender. He's going to come in and work hard, maybe clean up, drive to the basket and build from there. And it was really Tom Thibodeau kind of extend his game. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just we gotta chill out. Like, and even looking at this, would you rather have Shelvin Mack? Or would you rather have Bertans? I'm just saying point guards I would take above some of these guys who are way better than what we're saying. Even Isaiah Thomas from Washington before he got hurt. Isaiah Thomas was putting numbers up with Sacramento Kings, putting up numbers with the Suns. And it wasn't until he got hurt. And he was taking last in the second round. So guys, you got to chill out, man. Like, yo, let's go into this draft. Let's draft the best player available. There are a lot of gems that we can take. Now, full spots. I mean, you salute to the chat, man. Salute to the chat. Yo, Delano was good. Mike Morton was good. Yo, Delano, of course. Guillermo Von Doom. Finally, I'm wearing this mask. It actually feels comfortable. Every other time is like it's like it weighs differently on your face. If you don't take a point guard in this draft, then sign Chris Dunn. Chris Dunn came from the Bulls. I gotta do more research on him. Does he improve on the Bulls a little bit? I thought he like last year's having a good run with the Bulls or something like that. People were finally like, oh, he's finally making good. Again, we should have a 5-on-5 team versus NBK and see where they really got that head coach in them. Bro, don't even. Let me just heal up, man. Like I'm finally playing ball again, man. Like sitting at home and like, when you get older, your bones just like stay in one position and your back are just. It's terrible, man. Again, would you ever consider calling a Mets game? I would love to call a Mets game, but the thing is that. If you guys will watch it, I'll definitely do it. I just want to step on the toes of like the entertainer. That's my dude. Like, he has a good show. And I want to act like I'm taking, but I do love, Mets my team. Like, I love covering. I would love to cover baseball. So I might do it. I might do the Yankee series, but if entertainers do, I don't want to step on anybody's shoes or anything like that. But I definitely want to start calling Mets games. Guillermo, consider drafting. Yeah, I already said Jalen Smith. I'll draft Jalen Smith. I don't know if I'll move up for him, but if you get a guy like Devin Vessel, or if you get a point guard, I guess, then you would draft. And he fell to 27th, or say he fell to the mid 20s or early 20s, and I use a second rounder to move up. Yeah, I definitely do that. Definitely do that. Jalen Smith, I'm telling you, bro, he might be a problem. Everybody likes to get these big men, and they just think of like, it's weird. It's like when it gets, it's funny when it gets to the draft. I don't know if it's the analysts or whatnot, but they have a good way of promoting like these old school dominant centers that are being drafted who can't really space the floor yet, right? And it's like, for instance, even though he could shoot now, guys like Ayton, he was a quintessential down low old school center, and he went number one. And I think he also went number one because of some of the hype. You know what I mean? Like, what was his draft? That was a draft. Was that a draft with Luka in them, right? Pretty sure. 2018, yeah. Let me see. DeAndre Ayton went over. Luka. Marvin Bagley went over. Like Marvin Bagley is an old school power forward. I think he got a little overrated because he went to Duke, which I don't know why people. And this dude can't shoot a three for his life. I mean, 18.2%. From the free throw is not bad, 80.6, 46.7% from the field. So you're just taking those shots like in that mid-range paint area. The guy really can't space the floor. And he went over guys like Luka, he went over guys like Trae Young. He went over SGA. You know what I mean? Like, and he fits that. He don't get me wrong. He's spaced out the floor. He's a really good player, but I don't know. I don't get it. Like. I would think, a guy like what's name might be underrated. Jalen Smith might be, and they always went to Maryland, so I don't know, man. Bring back Luke Cornett. Hey, when I saw Luke Cornett in the G League, bro, I said, who the hell is this? We went down for that stint. He was killing it. I think one thing is that a lot of teams don't want to invest in like a big man running. If he's not drafted by you, if it's not like a Nurkic situation, a Jokic situation. Many times they don't. It's like weird. They don't allow these big men. Like it's funny. Like they say how a lot of teams are trying to mimic the Golden State Warriors model, but that also means allowing your big men to shoot and develop from that. So a lot of people are not going to give a guy like Luke Cornett 2-3 years to develop that shot. Luke Cornett has to come in just because he wasn't a highly drafted for whatever team he's on now. He wasn't drafted by a team. So here's what it is: Ayton, Bagley, Luka, someone trade. Yeah, dogs. Like I ain't trying to issue on Ayton, but that Arizona run, and they lost the Trae Young. I know Trae Young lost it. I think Arizona lost in the first round. Yeah, Arizona lost in the first round. People were like, "Yo, Ayton." That's on my head. I'm like, huh? I would have still picked Trae Young, even though I thought his college run, I was a little underwhelmed by it. But him, Luka, I wasn't as high on. I know I wasn't one of these guys that's so crazy high because when you look at him, it's not that he has to be. Again, he's in a perfect situation where literally the owner is forcing the coach to give him a high usage, right? He's not a good three-point shooter. He's not a good defender, but he's twitchy. He's shifty, let me say. He knows how to move around, especially playing against guys kind of his height. He's not going to have a guy like Patrick Beverly or smaller guards in his grill, right? He's going to have guys who are probably not as shifty as him, and he has a ball in his hands. So, no, he's a solid. I ain't taking nothing from him. I mean, when he hit that three yesterday, I went crazy. I was at the Freehold Bar in Brooklyn. fun bar you should go to. It has an outdoor spot. There's all these hipsters who are like, I was like rolling on the floor. It has like this grass floor, and I was like, "Yo, what the f?" I was like, "Nah, son. Look at my ab. Even I push up like that." Oh yeah, I'll put the link in the chat, Isaiah. But yeah, best player available, man. Obi is definitely overhyped, bro. I don't want to hear nothing about no Obi Toppins, bro. Obi Toppins is overrated. I'm gonna say it again. Guy went to Dayton, 3 years at Dayton, developing his last year, has a ball in his hand a lot. Let me even look up his. I ain't trying to issue on Obi. If he kills an NBA, God bless him. The dude is older. He plays no. When you talking about defense, there's some people who don't play defense. I think he's incapable of playing defense. I could beat him to the basket, and I'm not a quick player. I like to catch the ball and shoot. Like I'm not a guy who's gonna try to beat you to the basket. Bro, this dude is son. You talking about a guy who played his usage at Dayton? Yeah, 28.1%. Don't get me wrong, he could shoot, he could score, but again, you're talking about Dayton. And you're playing a lot of non-primetime games, like these weaker teams. Dayton. People try to compare to Amar'e Stoudemire. He ain't Amar'e Stoudemire, bro. He ain't Amar'e Stoudemire. I hate all these comparisons, man. It's crazy how they say stuff like, "Oh, he's Amar'e Stoudemire." Why? Because he's a big man who can dunk, and he has no neck. Shout out to Amar'e Stoudemire. That's my dude, man. But he be always yo. Yeah, that's one of his dude. That's my son, though. Amar'e Stoudemire is my dude, man. Because he came to New York when no one else wanted to come to New York. So salute to Amar'e Stoudemire for that, man. Obi has John Collins potential. Well, John Collins also took steroids, so I don't know what potential we're talking about because when he came back, the Atlanta Hawks still looked like trash. Just saying. Obi's real stiff in the hips. Thank you, Steven. He's definitely stiff in the hips. Obi could be another Cantor. Do we want another Cantor? Do you guys want another Cantor? Guy can't space the floor. Guy plays no defense. Guy, I think Obi Toppin has a way better range and jump shot. But Cantor, double pick and roll and 0-0. The same guy's talking about trash about the Knicks. But he got dropped by the Jazz didn't want him. OKC didn't want him. That's what I'm talking about. Like these cornballs. Let me just give it a little bit. Because the Lakers game is not on yet. These clowns, bro. Like I'm just like who. Like, who is this guy to say anything to anybody? Who is Cantor? De'Aaron Fox, bro. I like De'Aaron Fox, but you are on a team. You just fired Vlade Divac. Your owner was trying to implement 4 and 5 cherry picking in the game. You haven't been to the playoffs since 2005, 2006. Your highest paid player, I believe, in Buddy Hield is a bench player because your coach doesn't want to play him, or your coaches. Because I think Yoga had an issue with him, and whoever the coach was this year. I don't play him. So what are you talking about, bro? So also about New York. As crappy as New York is, we're still New York. You're Sacramento. You want to know the teams that are better than you in your own city? The Lakers, the Clippers, the Golden State Warriors. The Golden State Warriors won a championship before you guys won a championship. The Golden State Warriors won a championship before you guys got to the finals again. Or got to the finals. I don't think you've ever been in the finals. It's like, just be humble. It's like, why would you sit there and try to take shots when you're on a crappy team? Like, De'Aaron Fox, you nice, but didn't you struggle a little bit last year? Playing with Luke Walton? Oh, yeah, Luke Walton's the coach. It's like weirdos, man. Everybody wants to take these shots at the Knicks. Like, that's what I'm saying. It feels like there's a concerted effort. Somebody's pushing something to make people just ish on the Knicks. And it's just like, dude, there are a lot of teams that made some terrible decisions. Relative to the Knicks, I'm talking about draft decisions. Look at Ty Warren. He went to the Indiana Pacers for cash considerations. Cash considerations. I was just talking about this on Sim's channel with somebody in the chat. No. This is on Twitter, I want to say. And the Denver Nuggets, I forgot, traded somebody, some beast, for nothing. They traded for Mason Plumlee in a second. They traded Nurkic and a first. And obviously Nurkic and Jokic wouldn't have worked out, but you told me you couldn't have got more for Nurkic, even though Nurkic wasn't as you gave that up in a first for Mason Plumlee. Wow, so like it's just crazy, man. Exactly, Steven. When in doubt, blame Trump or Dolan. Guys are weirdos, bro. Yeah, they're worse teams than the Knicks, man. I've never met James Dolan. He's supposed to be the most racist, evil person. He's the only person handing out checks when there's a freaking pandemic going on. You got guys who are literally getting players to donate money, but James Dolan's the worst person. All right, let me know when your child is hungry at home, and James Dolan's the one that's. I'm not saying he's free. I'm not saying I'm some slave ish, but like it's just trash, bro. Come on, son. Oh, but I'll be right back. I gotta get the cord to run the fan so my computer doesn't overheat. All right, starting up. Carmelo Anthony has the ball. Isaiah's here.
What's up, brother?
Those guys here.
Hopefully
not ahead of me.
Oh, just by the way, yo, just to let you know, the Nuggets.
Yeah, turn up. Can you turn up your what's name? It's a little low.
You can hear me now?
Oh, you're still a little bit low. McCollum shoots a shot. LeBron James gets the rebound. LeBron James driving up. Why is this? I don't think this is recorded. Holy fuck. Wow.
I'm still low,
Danny Green goes to JaVale McGee for the alley.
I'm still low, Guillermo.
Gets it back in the backcourt. Yo, James Sanchez, salute, bro. What do you say, Isaiah?
I'm still low.
Yeah, hold on. Talk now.
Yo.
All right, it's better. I think it's just my volume.
Okay, cool. What's
So
up, everybody?
AD, I believe, hits the two-pointer. Sorry, I had to look away. Scores 2-0 in the first quarter, 10:45 left. Nurkic gets it up top, passes it to McCollum. Then they're going to start the flare. You see, oh, wow. AD read, they ran the fist motion flare, but AD read that perfectly. Stopped the ball, getting to McCollum. That was a lazy pass by Dame Lillard. I really think Dame Lillard struggles with it's weird. When he's on, he's on. I don't know. It just started. So let me not criticize it too harshly. McCollum gets the ball from Nurkic, gets it back to Dame. Dame passes it to McCollum on the fake shot. Passes to Melo for the three. It's off. LeBron James gets a rebound. It'd be fun to see LeBron James and Melo go at it, man. Contavious Caldwell Pope for the corner three is good. Again, first game, remember, they were missing a lot of shots, bro. They were missing a lot of shots in the first game, man. Yo, salute James Sanchez. Yo, everybody in this chat, if you haven't already, even if you don't care about rap, go to Sims Front Stoop channel, subscribe, hit the like button, just send some support over there. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't know he was going to have a show today because I wanted to talk about the Nas album, but Nas my favorite rapper. But LeBron James draws a foul. So how you feel about this game, Isaiah?
Man, listen, I think the Lakers are going to win, honestly, man. I think when it came to Dame, man, I kind of had this prediction that Dame was going to get burnt out, which I can't blame him. You know, he had to play every game like a game 7. But, yeah, man, it's going to look like Lakers in 5, man. Or, you know, I just think they just ran out of gas. And, you know, God bless them, man. But, yeah, I think it's going to be a blowout.
See, that's the thing about it, man. Dame, this team gets me mad. So you saw them; they ran the fist motion flares with the kind of like the wings popping out to get these quick shots. And AD read it well. I don't know if the Lakers are versing. It's kind of a lazy pass, but they can't just go Dame time and go ISO like they did, especially in the last 2 games. I mean, they've taken a lot of shots. I mean, it's basically a 3-man game between McCollum, Melo, and Dame. Even Nurkic is not really as invested as you expect him to be.
So,
against.
well, okay, AD. Okay, got the little.
Where are you? Because you might be ahead of me.
Oh yeah, I'm probably ahead of you because AD.
No, where you at?
The score is like 6-0, and then AD just dived on the floor.
What time is it?
It is. What the hell? Come on. 9:25.
Oh, these guys are way ahead of me. Yo, you see what I'm like, man? All these jerks who still got cable, man. I gotta use this Sling TV. I got a service called Sling TV, man.
I guess they not getting a sponsor from you.
Nah, they ain't getting a sponsor. Hold on, it might be. Nah, there's nothing I can do, man, because TNT, I can't go to TNT. Whatever. So just hold. All right, just don't say anything because I have to call it. So I'm not trying to. But yeah, Lakers right now. I'm at 9:30 something. They are beast, and AD is playing out of his mind right now. And again, Triborough's in the chat. I might have to mute Triborough because he's probably in like the second quarter right now. But salute to Triborough, man. Time to do a bomb. Yo, this guy is Stephen Fox, man. Draft Vessel at 8. Trade up for Cole Anthony. Stephen Fox, I'm about to mute you from this chat, bro. Did you say trade up for Cole Anthony? Are you bugging? Are you bugging? Are you out of your mata? Cole Anthony is Garbaggio, bro. Yo, let me not say that. Let me not say it like that because I don't want people to think I have no respect for these guys. I do have respect for these guys. But he ain't the point guard that we need, man. No. He's still living off his high school mixtape, man, in my mind. Carmelo Anthony goes for the quick shot, mid-range, really had no space, missed it. Oh, the game is 7-0 right now. LeBron James goes for a deep three, makes it 10-0. Wow. Blazers got to call a timeout because Lakers starting to eat, and the Blazers are making some weird decisions, bro. I'm not saying Cole Anthony's not bad. So if Cole Anthony ever watches this, I'm joking. My channel's not, I'm not some big time, but I'm not saying a bum like that. I just don't think Cole Anthony's game would be a game the Knicks need. Talking about smaller guard, he's not shifty. He's not Trae Young. He takes those college type of layups where like he will go to one side, and if he's beat, he just kind of throws it up high and kisses off the glass versus try to shift in the air or not shift, but like maybe Euro step try to catch people. He's not that type of player, man. He'll be like a DJ Augustine type of player later in his career. I put money on him. He'll be one of those guys that he'll probably be traded here and there, and he'll fit somewhere off the bench. It could score you in bunches, but I don't think he's that type of point guard, man. James Sanchez, bro, James, this is what I'm saying. Why don't you pick up a guy like, if you could pick up a guy like Vessel, and say Killian and Kira aren't available or whatever, but you pick up a guy like Vessel and Jalen Smith, and you go into next year looking for that top point guard, looking for the Jalen Greens or looking for the Cade Cunninghams. Like, why do we have to, even Donovan Mitchell, we're talking about today, you can go after Donovan Mitchell in terms of, if Donovan Mitchell, I forgot how Sim explained it, but if they offer Donovan Mitchell extension, he rejects, you have to sign a qualifying offer and then become an unrestricted free agent next year. I might have that wrong, but I think he could become an unrestricted free agent in 2020 if they offer an extension. He doesn't take it. How do you guys feel about Donovan Mitchell? I can't hear RJ. Hold on.
Oh no, I was on the phone, but just to go back to what you were saying, yeah, we gotta leave Cole Anthony. Listen, these are the players. I'm gonna do a video on this probably. These are the players you leave alone. You leave Cole Anthony, Obi Toppin, Danny. When somebody said that kid from Auburn was like the comparison was business.
Okoro, yeah, people trying to make the comparisons to your man Kawhi Leonard, and he ain't that.
No, let me see, but just to say a little bit about Vessel, and I know you're gonna do a video. I can't wait to watch that video, man. But let me say this about Vessel, man, and this is going to be the ha about the Knicks, right? If they do this, the Knicks would have the opportunity to take the first best shooter in the draft.
Yeah.
And you know what? And I hope Tom Thibodeau, because I know a lot of people are saying Tom Thibodeau, that's kind of the guy he wants. So it's just crazy to me how the Knicks have the opportunity. Because if you look at the top picks before the Knicks, none of these guys are shooters. Literally none of them are shooters. So for the Knicks to have an opportunity to take this Vessel kid, who I'm not gonna lie to you, Guillermo, I think this guy should be the guy, and we could go get Carl. We can literally go get Carl Lewis. There should be no problem getting Carl Lewis unless somebody really
Carl
believes.
Lewis.
Carol Lewis. I'm sorry, Carol Lewis. If you believe in Carol Lewis, which I'm doing a Carol Lewis video this week, it shouldn't be too hard to get Carol Lewis. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really worried about that. But man, this kid Vessel, man, I think he has what we need. And you know what? I thought about you, Gamma, when you was like, yo, man, this kid Knox better watch out because what I'm hearing about this kid is that he's a self-starter, he has a motor, he plays defense, he's everything that we talk about. He can shoot, he can spread the floor.
The only thing that he play at the 2 guard. So wow, good pass from Dame Lillard to what's his Hassan Whiteside come to the basket, goes for the foul. Might be the first point to the quarter for the Blazers. I Devin Vessel, because then again you could push Devin Vessel to the 2. I mean, you put him at the 2, you put RJ Barrett at 3, which is natural position. Then you have a guy. If you drafted Jalen Smith, Randall, you could go. Randall could go even if we don't draft Jalen Smith. Hassan Whiteside for the first shot, he misses that. Hits off hard off the back for the rim. Still 10-0 Lakers, 8:52 left in the first quarter. Naismith or Devin V, I'll take. Shooting is valuable. Yes, the Knicks had one of the worst 3-point shooting teams. We're one of the worst. Wow. Hassan Whiteside misses both free throws. So back to drawing board for the Blazers. But yeah, the Knicks were one of the worst teams at the 3-point, probably shooting period. But 3-point shooting, we rank at the bottom for so many 3-point categories, whether it's off ball.
Oh my God. Oh man, get my there. Oh man, I know you kind of late them, but they are whooping these boys.
Yeah, what's saying? Danny Green hits the corner 3. Lakers up 13-0, 8:25 left in the first quarter. Dame Lillard's guys really have no answer right now, man. Dame Lillard's trying to take it up on KCP, drives to the basket, goes for the high layup, misses. AD with a rebound. AD's coming down the court, driving, almost loses the ball, passes it to JaVale McGee. JaVale McGee passes LeBron James. 14 seconds left in the shot clock. LeBron James dives deep, passes to AD at the top. AD shoots the mid-range, and it's good. 15-0 Lakers. This is not too good. James Sanchez, would I play Vessel at the 2? Yeah, you're damn right.
Hell yeah. Yo, man, listen, you know what? Yeah, but this is quick chime in again. I don't want to really, because I know you're probably going to make these points on your video. But
Paul makes the first point, by the way.
Listen, the way, and I talked about this the day we found out about the 8th pick. Man, listen, look at the way the teams are in the playoffs, man. And you know what? I watched the video today. I listened to a podcast, and they made a good point. A lot of these guys that are going deep, they don't have strong point guard play. Don't get me wrong. I know Knicks fans want a strong point guard, but man, if you have 2 great wings, you can go pretty far in this league, man. You got a good, decent center, man. So to me, man, play Vessel at the 2, play RJ at the 3. And if we get an ultra small ball lineup that's efficient, that's fast, that can switch. If you play Frank, Vessel, and RJ, you can switch every position and play, and you will kill the passing lanes. They can't do weak passes.
Just real quick, I want to say AD just hits a big mid-range and 1. James Sanchez, I agree 1,000%. I don't understand why they're not playing Gabriel. Nurkic and Hassan Whiteside is way too slow over front court. You're not going to be able to harass AD as much. And again, the key to stopping AD, you have to stop the mid-range. You got to upset him. You got to get him aggravated, agitated. Don't allow him to get deep and to get those foul shots as soon as he puts the ball down. So Hassan Whiteside's sitting down right now. They have Gary Trent Jr., Carmelo Anthony, Nurkic, Dame Lillard, and McCollum. McCollum passes Nurkic, 9 seconds left on the clock. Pass it to Dame Lillard. Dame Lillard drives, shoots the mid-range. And it's off Nurkic with a rebound, puts it right back in. 18-6, 6:47 left in the first quarter. Quick pass to JaVale McGee. JaVale McGee goes up, throws it back up. 20-6. Wow, Lakers are whooping them right now. This is not pretty. Not pretty. Look a lot more energetic that first game. I don't know if LeBron James took the whole team to that special place in Miami, but Gary Trent Jr. for the corner 3 misses. AD for the rebound. AD's playing out of his mind right now. You got to be careful about this team because when they play Type A, when they get that plan A works, they can be dominant. I ain't gonna lie on the Lakers right now. They only pass to Carmelo Anthony for the quick 3. In the wing, it's off. Really off shot by Carmelo Anthony. Boy, Jesus. Everybody was saying Carmelo Anthony's back. Even though he did have a good game last game too. I think it was like 8 for 20 or 9 for 20. Had 20 points. LeBron James is backing out CJ McCollum. Wow, what a pass by LeBron James to JaVale McGee throws it up. CJ McCollum bodies LeBron James for the rebound. McCollum's driving up, fakes a three, passes to Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo Anthony goes for the shot. No foul call. He's complaining to the refs instead of getting back on defense, and that was an easy pass. LeBron James for the dunk. Carmelo Anthony got to stop doing that. He used to do that crap with the Knicks all the time.
Oh, yeah, I used to hate it.
Get back on defense, bro. If you ain't going to call, it's not going to help you because now he's going to be pissed. He's not going to help you call the next one.
Hey, Gilbert, can I say something? Can I just see one of the comments?
Yeah, go ahead.
To Stephen Fox, hell no, you do not want Van Fleet. You're going to waste $20 million. Don't do it.
All these people are talking about how much Van Fleet this, man. And as much as I respect Sim's comments, the thing about Sim is that I think he underestimates that the impact that Kyle Lowry has had on that team and the impact that whole team in terms of the defense and the way they play. Because I've also seen Siakam handle the ball, not in terms of like being a point forward, but a guy who kind of handle it from the wing. Wow, these Lakers are harassed. Wow, Nurkic with this beautiful slam after getting a rebound in all that traffic. 22-8 Lakers up 5 minutes left.
But Gilbert, you know what it is though? To me though, it's just like, yo, do y'all remember DeMarre Carroll?
DeMarre Carroll's been the Hawks, right?
Yeah, wow. DeMarre Carroll played really great. DeMarre Carroll played really great on the Hawks. System player. He got $60 million from the Raptors. Can anybody please tell me what he did for the Raptors?
Remember Tyler Johnson? All that money he got from the Heat?
Tim hold on, wait. I'm going to kill everybody with this. Gilmore. Tim Hardaway Jr. off the Hawks.
Was that 75-5?
Yep.
T. McCollum drives, passes to Carmelo Anthony, almost loses it. Drives up.
Hey, Gilmore, I'm going to be right back, bro.
Foul. This might be one of those games for Melo, man, where you may not have an answer. Melo has I'll be
right back, brother.
Say it again?
I'm gonna hop back. I gotta leave real quick. I'm gonna hop back on.
All right, cool. By the way, guys, if you guys are on Sportscaster, go support Isaiah's channel on Sportscaster. He's also gonna have a cooking show. I'm gonna put him to have a cooking show. AD right now up top against Jokic. Shoots up the jumper, misses it. Draws another foul. Wow, AD is playing out of his mind right now, man. James Sanchez. I like Jalen Smith as you do, but I feel he's a 5 in today's NBA. Not athletic enough to defend all quick stretch fours. I'll say I gotta watch more because the defense I've watched him is really good weak side defense. And then when he has big men try to drop against him, I need to see how he plays against more of the perimeter players. I can't disagree with you on that. I say gotta go pinch a loaf. But yeah, I gotta go watch more of James Smith. But just watching some of his highlights, and again, highlights are biased, but I was just impressed by like this big man, 6'10", who can run the floor, who can move. And I feel like I'd rather have him versus Randall. I believe he was 6'9", 6'10". I believe Randall's 6'10". Guy who's gonna give it all in defense, who can actually move, has stamina. This dude has no stamina. Randall. AD shoots the second free throw is good. 26-8, Portland. Portland Trailblazers do not have an answer for this team, man. The Lakers are coming out energetic. I'm trying to say the defense. So right now they have McCollum switches on LeBron James, drives to the basket, throws it up, misses. Nurkic gets the rebound, puts it right back in. Thank God for Nurkic because McCollum and Dame Lillard are just throwing up shots and nothing's falling for these guys. James, Miles Turner is weird. He's not slow, but he's not like another foul. CJ McCollum, now he's arguing with the ref. CJ, that was a dumb play. You're keeping your hand out there. He's going to dig under and draw the foul. McCollum, you got to be smart. AD has been doing this for a good portion of his career. In this series, he was doing the first game. Why do you think he had how many points? 20-some points, and it didn't even look like he was doing anything because he was just drawing fouls. Blazers have to think. This is what I don't like. It's like when the pressure gets them, they just make dumb plays. They make dumb plays. Keep your hands down against AD. Keep it down. Goodness gracious, man. This AD misses his first shot, 26-10. First quarter, 4:04 left. I like Reggie Perry from Mississippi State more than Jalen Smith. I'm going to definitely look at him. Yo, King E 161. I'm not hating on Van Vliet. It's the fact that people think that Van Vliet can come over, be an $80 million point guard, and be the head point guard. He plays in a good two-guard system. You have somebody who complements his weaknesses. At 5'11", he's going to get bullied. You can't, bro. Can't have him out there against some of these 6'5" point guards, and he doesn't have another guard who could slash to the basket and play off of his shooting. Wow, Blazers, bad pass. They are discombobulated right now, man. Lakers up 27-10. Introduce my boy to
Yo, I'm back.
It's good, man. You look a little nervous, bro.
No. I was having Wi-Fi issues. That's all.
You sure about that?
Yeah, man.
27-10. You sure about that? You say one.
The game just started.
You talking about how they're gonna blow them out and that stuff, right?
I'm loyal to who I pick. I'm picking Portland.
You picking Portland what? 7, right?
Yep.
First of all, you don't try, bro. Pick them at 7 because he wasn't gonna pick anything less than 7. You think he's slick? You're not slick, bro. He picked 7. So
I'm picking. Well, I never said it was gonna be easy. Yeah, to beat the best. Yeah, they're gonna be. It's gonna be 7. I'm not switching up. I got Portland, so
yeah. You can see anxiety on Charboro's face, man. He's like,
not even. Nope.
If they go 3-1, you know it's done, right?
I mean, if they done, then they done. But I'm picking Portland, so.
Yo, someone say you like Roberto Clemente's Ricky Carr, yo. Hey, that's what clowns in this chat, man.
No problem.
How do you feel about that Nas album, bro?
The Nas album was decent. It was some pretty good tracks on there that I like. It's not a classic like I heard people saying already. It's not great.
Mm-hmm.
But at this point in his career, I think as long as he can give us a solid album, that's all I ask for. I'm not expecting no classics anymore from him. So
I feel you. I feel the same way, man. Like this is something I listen to now. And before I wasn't as high, and before I'm like, then you give it a second listen, it's like, oh, okay, it's cool.
Right, he got some bangers on there, but it's not. I'm not putting up there with It Was Written in Illmatic and all that.
Nah. Some people are doing that. I'm like, nah, you bugging.
Yeah, I was like, I heard somebody say album of the year. I'm like, no, it's not album of the year.
It's not. First because they don't, because again they only listen to what's market.
They get caught up in the moment.
I still think Ka can easily have the album of the year right now.
Right.
Ka with the why do I remember the damn album?
Pray for Paris?
No, not Pray for Paris. Ka.
Oh yeah, Beauty of It All or something like that. It's cool.
It's some like biblical thing. He has like the biblical cover with Cain and Abel. Abel or Cain, whichever one.
That was a great album.
Yeah, Ka's dumb underrated, man. You don't get no respect for it.
And it's too early to rate the Nas album in his discography anyway. Like where it's gonna be placed at. It's too early. Just enjoy the album.
Yeah. Key E161. Who we saving that money for? We need solid players. We do need solid players, bro. But I'd rather not. I mean, if there's one point guard who I wanted to invest in and not necessarily give up draft picks and stuff for, I really wanted Chris Paul. I was turned on Chris Paul coming over here, manning the offense. If you didn't have to give up a first round pick, and they're trying to just get rid of him because of money wise, but they won today, so they beat the Rockets. I mean, it'd be probably tough to convince them to let go Chris Paul because he's really teaching that team. He does so much for that team. Like that team was a lot better than it did with Westbrook, who's a more physically dynamic, probably more dynamic scoring player. I mean, so right now, we talked about like free agent stuff. I think there are guys like they're talking about Bertans. Obviously, you're not giving these guys a crap load of money, but a guy like Bertans, you couldn't give him close to Portis money on a short term deal, 2 years, something like that, $15 million a year. Comes in space floor, better shooter probably than Portis. King. So that's what I'm saying. They're not going to give CP3 for free. Well, CP3 for free, but if they lost in the first round, they got like swept. Maybe they want to change away from Chris Paul, but he's doing so much for SGA and Schroeder. They're all learning from like they're developing so nicely under him. So you're not going to give him up, man. It just sucks because he would have been perfect for the Knicks because we need floor generals, we need leaders on this team, man. We are dusty, man. Pay Van Fleet and nah, bro. I'm good. I'm going to pay him $80 million. Cruising for a quick 3. Oh my gosh, man. Lakers are eating they're up by 20, 30-10 with 3:35 left to go. Gary Trent Jr. has a ball at the wing. Drives. I think the Lakers are playing like a really it looks like a 2-3. Nurkic takes it up on Morris. He's an only guy cooking right now. 30-12. If it wasn't for Nurkic, they may have no points. He's working hard on the glass, everything, but they're playing I don't want to say it's like a hybrid. It looks like a 2-3 zone, but they bring up another guy if they try to cheat on the wings. Like it's like one of those. It's like Syracuse's amoeba defense, where it's like 3-2-2-3. Where they bring up one of the guys on the wing to kind of guard against shooters, and if they kind of reset and they go 2-3. That's a really interesting. I want to see when it made this change, the Lakers, because that first game they were getting carved up. 80 has a ball up top, dribbles, 12 seconds left. KCP has it, passes out to Caruso. Caruso passes it out to Morris. Morris shoots the three. It's off. I believe that's the kid who killed us, not necessarily Little, the other one who killed
They
him.
starting off slow tonight.
Dame Lillard gets hurt. Oh, it's internet slow. Thank God, man. So you're not in the freaking second quarter when I'm still.
Second quarter, they're gonna turn things on.
What I hope, man. I'm hoping, man. Oh, they're showing Dame Lillard.
I got confidence.
The dislocated finger. Leave. Dame Lillard shoots the three. Foul. I guess they're fouled before the shot. And again, the Blazers gotta stop going for these cheap fouls, man. You're not gonna get all these calls. They would do that even in the first game, not covered. And they weren't getting these calls, bro. Like, that's not a dependable form of basketball. You go for the cheap shots. If not, Van Vliet trade for Schroeder. Oof. Dame Lillard drives to the basket, tries to force another foul. Ball hits off the Lakers, but I think the refs are going to give that to Dame Lillard because he's just, I don't know, man. It looked like it hit off Dame Lillard. Caruso with his annoying headman. Dame Lillard gets the ball, 8 seconds left on the clock. KCP's guard on the baseline. Dame Lillard drives on the baseline. Tries to get some space passes to Hassan Whiteside. Hassan Whiteside puts it up for the layup. 30-14, Lakers. 2:37 left in the quarter. I can see us trade for Oladipo. How do you feel about Oladipo?
Would you trade for Oladipo?
Nah.
No.
I like him, but nah.
He's a combo guard, right? He can play the 1 and 2.
Combo guard. Yep. He's like a poor man's. He's like a poor man's.
Yeah, but if we don't get a guard, who you say like we should get in free agency this year? I mean, because they got their eyes on Van Fleet, but is he worth $100 million?
No, man, he's not.
You know the Knicks are gonna overpay for him if they try to get him.
I don't know, son. I don't know if the Knicks. Van Vliet, King East 161. You cannot sit here and prove to me that Van Vliet is worth $80 million, bro.
They always overpay for people. So if they got their eyes on Van Vliet, they're gonna overpay for him.
I just don't see it, man. When you got a better draft next year, man, you got.
That's what they said this year, and they couldn't get in the top 4.
Nah, but they never said this year in terms of point. I just think LaMelo Ball was always overhyped. Like,
okay, so what about Cole Anthony and your boy Vassell?
Yeah, that's my yeah.
To me, I think they need a point guard. They don't need no more forwards, no more wingmen. They need a point guard.
They need shooting too, man. So you're gonna say and tell me?
Yeah, they need a shooter. Their most necessity is point guard right now. They haven't had a great point guard since when Marbury. They need a point guard. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had Jason Kidd for like 1 year. Like, we need a point guard desperately. If there's any team in the NBA that needs a point guard, it's the Knicks.
Look, if we go to second round, put it like this.
You think Frank is taking us to the postseason? I don't see it.
But then again, you need another backup too, because you're not going to be playing Killian. You're not going to be dependent on a guy like Killian Hayes as a 35-minute a night point guard, as a guy who's still developing. So you're still going to need a veteran point guard to come in and take up those minutes and try to help him push along. Like,
who do you go after? You go after CP3 or Van Vliet?
I would love CP3. I'm not trying to give him a first-round draft pick from him. I'm not trying to give any draft capital because he has so much money on the books. He has $38 million, dude. What was it? $38 million for the next year?
Right.
But this next year, I'm not even talking next 2 years. Just the next year, I think he has like $38 million. It's like, bro, that's.
They had a chance to get CP3 last summer when Houston offered him to us, and we said no, like some idiots.
Yeah, but what were we gonna give up, though? We're gonna give up expiring.
I would have gave Frank away, DSJ, Peyton.
Nah,
I would have every point guard for CP3 better than any point guard we got.
But they also probably wanted picks, like, because we don't have players like they get Westbrook, who, even though I'm not the biggest fan of Westbrook is still Westbrook. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think we could have just given up our trash heap unless it's a bunch of expiring contracts and they could get out. You know, next year they get out of it.
At this point, I always ask Knicks fans this: do y'all want to win now or in 20 years? If you want to win now, let's get a point guard. If you want to win 20 years, then let's keep making the same bad mistakes we have in the draft.
But put like this, though. We were making bad mistakes in the past because we weren't taking point guards. We were just making bad mistakes in the past because our front offices were terrible.
They're still bad.
I mean, put like this. I'm not a scout, but someone should have known that, should have told, and they did in the Knicks organization. People were telling, I think it was Steve Mills actually, he was telling your boy Phil Jackson, like, yo, draft Donovan Mitchell over Frank Ntilikina.
Exactly.
Someone should have said, yo, draft SGA over Kevin Knox. But that wasn't because, we didn't need a point guard. They were trying to take the best player available, but it's like they should have had better drafting departments to say. So it's like, I don't want to force it where, look, I agree with you, we need a point guard, but I don't want to force one in a year where it's weaker or in a year that you don't know.
So if we don't get a point guard this year, you go after we're gonna get another forward, another wingman.
No, but we really don't have a lot of twos though. We don't have a lot of legit twos. I mean, what's this guy's name?
Isn't RJ playing the two?
Yeah, but he's more of a three though. So I think they gotta move him. He's 6'8", 6'9", or whatever. He's more of a three. He was playing out of position. So you need more a pure scoring two, a pure shooting two.
So you're basically saying to Knicks Nation we're stuck with Frank and DSJ for another year.
Nah. I just feel like you don't go into a draft. You don't go into a weak draft trying to pick a player for need because now you're stuck with him. Versus you try to fill up other spots because the Knicks aren't a 40-win team where it's like, oh man, if we had a point guard, we would be 55 wins. Nah, it's a team that we have a lot of holes. Mm-hmm. We got a lot of holes in this team. So I'd rather us fill those holes with better players and then go look for a point guard free agency, something to hold over, and then go into the next draft. I want to win now too, but sometimes some drafts are just, you don't force it. LeBron James goes for it. Wow, Lakers are beasting. 36-14, 151 left in the first.
I say
James goes up and gets fouled.
Go after CP3 or go after Schroeder. We got to get a point guard here because it starts with the point first. Not a wingman.
Would you trade a first for Schroeder?
Who would I trade for Schroeder?
Would you trade a first rounder for Schroeder?
Hell yeah. He's young. He can play. He showed that already. Like, I'm not saying he's top 10 point guard in the league, but he's good. He's better than what we have. That's how you got to look at it. Any point guard is better than what we have right now.
I'm better than what we got. Yo, bro, we are God. We're trash. I get it.
Schroeder is good. Schroeder is a good. I watched Schroeder play when he was.
Schroeder is nice. I agree with you 1,000,000,000%.
So you wouldn't take Schroeder? You wouldn't trade the 8th pick for Schroeder?
If you get a Kara Lewis, by the way, Dame Lewis shoots a quick three, is good. Deep three, 38-17. Blazers down by 21. Schroeder is put like this. Is Schroeder that much more different than a Kara Lewis? KCP.
I haven't seen the Kara Lewis guy.
You haven't seen from Alabama? Yeah,
like a lot of the only except for LaMelo and the cat from Georgia. I haven't seen everybody else play. And Wiseman, I saw Wiseman play too.
How you feel about LaMelo Ball, man?
I think LaMelo is a change for any organization. I think if we could get LaMelo, I would definitely have LaMelo compared to who we have now. Y'all not about to tell me Frank is better than LaMelo. Because y'all know you'd be lying.
Look, if he's there, you take him to develop him, but I'm not the biggest fan of LaMelo. So.
LaMelo definitely got the skill set. I definitely feel like if we had LaMelo on this team,
definitely, the
team would be better. With him and RJ and Mitch, come on, that's an 8 seed right there.
Salute. Steven Mendez, salute.
Yeah, but Van Vliet, you know how the Knicks are. They have a history of overpaying for players, and then by if they sign him to like a 4-year deal, by year 2 he's already injured. They're gonna overpay for Van Vliet. They're gonna give him like $100 million. He's not worth $100 million. I mean, in my opinion, I think 85, maybe 80, 85 mil.
He's not 100 million, bro. He's not $100 million. 40-19, Lakers up. 80 is out after getting. I guess he got like elbowed in the throat by Hassan Whiteside on a flagrant foul. Kyle Kuzma's dribbling up top, has it KCP. KCP has it in the post to LeBron James. Gary Trent's on. LeBron James probably looking for the pass it to Morris.
LeBron complaining about foul.
KCP shoots the three and is good. Lakers up 43-19 in the first quarter. 56 seconds left. This is not pretty. Dame Lillard passed it to who is this guy? Not Little. Hassan Whiteside is looking to goes up. A nice little hook shot goes in, 43-21. Who is this guy that's on the rock? I always keep thinking it's Nazir Little. It's not him. It's a guy. He legit looks like a little kid, man. What's this kid's name, man?
Who's talking?
got the hair. What? Anthony Simmons. Why can't I remember his name?
Oh. Yeah, he didn't get. I didn't see Simmons a lot in this series.
Wow, this is a bloodbath. How you guys feel in the chat, man? I know there's only like 3 or 4 of you guys, but thank you for being here, man.
Yeah, they got to come back in the second quarter. They got to play better.
I don't think they got an answer, bro. If the Lakers playing like this, even with the second unit, I mean, Blazers also don't got a bench, bro. They really don't got a bench.
They mistake. Listen, they're not looking for their big men like Dame and CJ shoot first before they look for their big man. I don't understand that. Like, you have a great big man with Nurkic. Why aren't you looking for him in the paint?
43-22. Portland Trail Blazers.
They got to play better in the second quarter. If they play better in the second quarter, they got a chance.
I mean, but what are they gonna do differently? You don't have
Like they've been doing. Look, they've gotten this far. It's not like this is a fluke for them. Like, this is a good team. They have to play the way they played in game 1.
Dribble out the clock, even though he had a free lane to the basket. Dame Lillard has a top 15 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Dame Lillard has KCP on him playing defense. LeBron James comes up, gets the double team, passes to Gary Trent Jr. Gary Trent Jr. shoots the 3. It's good. Lakers up 43-25. Maybe I can bring some momentum going in the second half or second quarter. LeBron James shoots the ball, about 3 seconds left on the clock. As long as he's playing defense, and LeBron James loses it, tries to shoot the ball, it's too late. I don't know what LeBron James is doing, but you know he didn't want to shoot that shot. The series is over. Wow. Let me see what's happening in the chat. Steven Mendez. Wow. Yeah, bro. Steven, this ain't pretty, man. Tell us to Triborough. Triborough has that blind faith, man. I don't know what Triborough's smoking on right now.
I'm just confident who I picked.
I don't know why I'm telling this story.
If Portland lose, then they lose, but I'm not changing my pick. So.
Oh man, hold on. You see how Triborough does now, right?
What? I've never picked. I said Portland from the beginning. I'm picking Portland. I'm picking Portland. I'm not. No, look. When I say something, that's what it is. I'm not jumping ship.
Lakers in 5, E161. Yo, this is beautiful though. They throwing a bunch of Kobe Bryant commercials. This is weird, man. It still don't feel like Kobe Bryant is dead, man.
Yeah, it's weird.
It feels weird. It don't feel. It is weird, man. Salute to his family. Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant, one of the greatest. Even though I hated you on the Lakers, I hated the Lakers, period. But in terms of work ethic, in terms of never say die type of players, that Jordan type of blood, man, I miss it, man. I miss killers like Kobe Bryant, man. I ain't gonna lie. I miss
and Kobe didn't have to jump ship and go to other teams for a ring. He stayed with one team his whole career and won every championship.
Nope.
So that's a true legend.
I mean, Kobe Bryant, man. Oh my gosh, you love to hate him if he wasn't your team.
I was actually a big Kobe fan. Like I watched all the Lakers games. Yeah, that Iverson and Kobe. Those are like my favorite players during the 2000s. Like I never missed a game with Kobe.
Iverson
was that
Marbury, dude. Tracy McGrady. All those Jordan. I don't say babies because they had baby Jordans back then, like. Dude that was on a Heat, high flying ducker from USC. They had guys like him, and Jerry Stackhouse. They'll call baby Jordans, but people who were like those killers back in the early 2000s. Oh, it was beautiful back then. And now LeBron James drives to the basket against Draymond Green with 5 fouls, and he passes it to Kyle Korver to hit a 3 when they're only down by 1. That's how NBA today, bro.
Right.
You're never gonna see LeBron James doing a step over on Tyronn Lue after the step back shot like AI did in that Lakers game. Think about it, AI had no help.
No help.
Lakers. And he said, I don't give a damn. I'm trying to kill you. I'm killing y'all until
every night. He had that killer instinct every night. He didn't care who he was playing.
I miss that. Yo, bro, I miss that. It's the funny thing that when I watched LeBron James, right? The only 2 times I was happy to see him dominate because he's so ultra dominant was the OKC finals. And then when they played the Warriors the second time, because even though a lot of people in the Warriors are out, a lot of extreme circumstances, but it was beautiful to see him and Kyrie just have that 2-man game and dominate, man. That was
I still think the NBA gave them that title because they got rid of Draymond in that game.
Yeah, because he was kicking people in the gonads even before that. Say nothing, man. All of a sudden. And remember, Bogut got hurt. Steph Curry, I don't know what happened to his brain chip. He just started He couldn't play basketball, period. They gave that Draymond Green. Terrible, man.
Yeah.
He did that to Eric Snow. No, he did it to Eric Snow too. Nah, he did. I think he did this stuff over Tyronn Lue in the finals. They put like this. There were a bunch of dudes. Remember when I think he crossed over Antonio McDaniels, or whatever that guy's name is, on the Wizards. That point guard with the big head and like no game. He's mad defense. Like Anthony Simmons shoots a three, he misses it. Lakers get the ball. LeBron James there's a ball dribble out to the wing. Has Carmelo Anthony on him. Carmelo Anthony stays. I believe this is a zone. I don't know what they're doing. Carmelo Anthony looks confused. Nice block by Hassan Whiteside. Anthony Simmons gets the ball, drives up, blocks it. LeBron James blocks the crap out of that ball. What were you thinking?
Why are they playing Simmons anyway?
They need help, bro. Who else is going to play? Kyle Kuzma for open three again. X Factor Kyle Kuzma, bro. Say what you want. You know, he was part of Kardashians or whatever they did to him. But as soon as he got rid of that hair, he went back to, I don't know what he went back to. He's playing different.
He went back to himself.
Went back to himself. Thank you, man.
He was looking like Greasy for a minute.
To all you basketball players, look, I you know, as a Nigerian, we believe in a lot of that witchcraft stuff and voodoo stuff. The Kardashians are a witch coven. If you want to keep your career and your sanity, do not mess with the Kardashians. That's all I'm going to say. No hate to the Kardashians. Y'all can do y'all juju and y'all voodoo. Any basketball player that's watching that's coming up, you know, first of all, thank you for being here because, you know, small channel, but don't mess with Kardashians. They will suck your soul out.
You saw what they did to Reggie Bush. He ain't been the same player since
Kim. You see what they did to Rashad McCants. You see what they did to
Rashad McCants, right?
Who was a light-skinned dude from the big dude who's on the Nets who actually made the All-Star that year?
Chris Humphries.
He made the All-Star that year, bro, off of just straight double-doubles, solid player. And he was like, oh, he's actually developing. He married her.
Gallinari want no part of her. He said, I'm good.
You said who? Harden?
Gallinari. Because she tried to go after Gallinari.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yep. Gallinari's like, nah, I'm good. He ain't want no part of her. Ronaldo, it ain't affect Ronaldo though. Ronaldo still a great soccer player, and Harden still a great player.
Ronaldo didn't mess with her.
Yeah, he was dating with Kim.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. By the way, McCollum misses a three. It's 46-29. 10-28 left to go in the second quarter. LeBron James has a top, gets a pick from KCP or something. Who is this guy? Oh, J.R. Smith. Markeith Morris for a three. J.R. Smith, I thought it was somebody else. He looks. All those tattoos make his skin look different. So he's just like a different person.
Right.
Carmelo Anthony gets it, shoots a mid-range. Beautiful. Old school Carmelo Anthony, 46-31. They need to get defensive stops, man, because the Lakers right now, I don't know what the Blazers are doing defensively, but they're not guarding that perimeter correctly, man, because LeBron James sets a high pick and roll. Kuzma splits out. Now he's talking Gary Trent Jr., 9 seconds left. Almost called a foul. LeBron James passes it to Markeith Morris. Markeith Morris shoots another open three. Thank God he missed. It seemed to be a loose ball foul on Hassan Whiteside, who's just laughing. These refs are calling some.
Oh, nice pass.
Fouls, bro. Wow. These refs are calling some cheap fouls, man. I don't know about that. You got to let these guys play. Now,
I agree. McGrady, I never felt like McGrady was a Hall of Fame. I think he was a good scorer. I didn't think he was no Hall of Fame caliber player. What did he win? He always got bounced out in the first round.
Yeah, but also I'll say this. So I agree with you. I don't think it's crazy. How is he in the Hall of Fame, but Chris Webber wasn't?
Exactly.
Chris Webber.
No, I think Webber made it though.
No, all people remember this because of Michigan and all the money and all that stuff. Chris Webber, every team he went to, they went to the playoffs though. Like every team, except for I guess Philly his last year. LeBron James is a big three. Lord Jesus, I remember Chris Webber. Every team went to, I think, except for the Phillies at the end, of his career. They all went to the playoffs. Chris Webber was that good. Remember, he had the issue with Don Nelson. Beautiful pass from Carmelo Anthony to Nurkic down low. It seems like the Lakers zone kind of split off away from him or got away from him. But, yeah, I remember, Chris Webber, every team. I just feel like Don Nelson, his first stint with the Warriors, that kind of messed up everything and messed up his image to make it seem like he was a me type of player, which then he went to the Bullets, and that kind of faltered too. J.R. Smith, of course, he's dribbling deep into the zone, has nowhere to go, not going according to plan, passing back.
You remember when he got traded to the Kings and he didn't want to be there, and he turned the Kings around, him and White.
He was like he wanted to leave, and then remember they were talking about trying to a contract or stuff. Anthony says beautiful pass to Nurkic. Nurkic misses Oh, foul by Marquise Morris. It did not look like a foul. Wow, lucky call because these refs are calling some bad calls. So Anthony Sims with a beautiful pass down court to Nurkic. But yeah, it's crazy. It's like McGrady to me. I'll say it's about McGrady. He had some terrible teams playing on the Magic. Remember, this was to get Tim Duncan and was a pair with Grant Hill.
Yeah. And
stupid Doc Rivers messed up the deal by when Tim Duncan was like, "Hey, can my family ride on the family planes?" And Doc Rivers was like, "Nah." Tim was like, "Oh, really?" All right. And they would have bums like Darryl Armstrong. No offense, Darryl Armstrong. I hate calling people bum. He ain't a bum, but come on, Darryl Armstrong is not going to help you get anywhere. I don't know.
That's the cat that he was always eating candy before the games and shit. He had like a candy in his locker.
Really?
Yeah, he was like a sweet
sweet.
Yeah, you had like chocolate in his locker and all that, and eat that before the game.
That's why even before before he retired, maybe that's why he couldn't stay as healthy because when he came to the Knicks, he started looking flabby. And it's like, I say you can't look a little flabby when you're older. He was looking flabby. Like, yo, what happened? Like, you just came off the Rockets. Like, you still had like veins in your shoulders and stuff. Like, bro, you looking mad soft balls. You looking like mad. Come on, man. Unacceptable. That's why Kobe Bryant, when he retired, this dude still looked like in shape.
Yeah. Yep. He kept it. That's the Black Mamba, man. He kept it so looking healthy.
Black Mamba, man. Yo, every young player, every young player, man, don't watch Carmelo. Don't watch LeBron James. Watch Jordan. Watch Kobe. Watch these older players in terms
what is going on in Portland, man?
Team Portland, man. Now they called a push-off foul off of Nurkic. Well, it was a push-off, I guess. But he pushed him twice.
Yeah, if Portland is down by 50 at the half, it's a wrap. Like, you can just end this game early because I don't know what else is going on with them. You know what I'm saying? I still got them to win, but they need to wake up.
Man,
like, hey, this is a must-win for them tonight.
This is not looking good. LeBron James.
This whole I know we got COVID and all, but the whole playoffs in itself was just bad. Like, a lot of teams got blown out that I thought would put up a better series, like Philly and Brooklyn. I thought they would put up like a better series than what they did. Indiana, that they shocked me too.
This is not healthy, man.
It's been like some really boring ass playoff series right now.
56-35. The Blazers defense has no answer for LeBron James and these Lakers, man. Carving them out from the perimeter, making these passes to LeBron James after he comes up top, just runs to the basket. Of course, Simba. Yo, Simba, you've been with the squad for a while, bro. So salute to you, man. We just here having fun, man. Weber should have a chip. The refs robbed him. Hey, Simba Singh, I'll say this. That Game 6 was one of the most despicable games I watched in 2002. I remember watching that on NBC. It's one of the worst games I've ever seen called, bro. And I'll say this. That psychologically messed up the Kings because, remember, there was a Game 7, and the Kings ished the bed in Game 7. The Game 6 messed them up, but again, they didn't have any. That Game 6 messed them up, man, because they should have won Game 7. They're still in there, but
yeah.
The refs didn't mess them up, bro. I'll say that. One of the worst games in terms of, all right, so when I put it up, like the worst called games where it's like something is wrong with officiating, something illegal. So you have that game, 2002, you have Roy Jones in the 1982, 1984 Olympics in Korea, where he got robbed, where he destroyed that Korean dude. He got robbed. The Korean dude to this day, I think he's a coach now, but he's like depressed. He quit boxing because he was so embarrassed that they cheated for him and stuff. Other games, 2002 World Cup Koreans. South Koreans have a history of some shady stuff in sports. Basketball-wise, what else? What other games? Oh, the series Bucks versus the Sixers. Eastern Conference Series where this is the year that the Sixers went to the finals. I remember that year they were calling a lot of bad calls because there was a conspiracy that they were scared that the ratings would be so low with the Bucks playing the Lakers that they're like, oh, we just need a draw. We need a ratings draw with Allen Iverson. You go watch a lot of those games, a lot of bad calls. Another one, 2006 Heat versus the Mavericks. Mm-hmm. One of the worst officiated. I mean, Dwayne Wade went to the line 30-some times in one game. Like, are you serious? They were calling phantom calls on him. This guy couldn't shoot. So every time he dropped to the basket, even if there was a little brisk of wind, they're calling fouls for him. It's like, that's not, what I mean? So when the Mavericks beat the Heat, it was like, we call it serendipity. It was like it was karma, I guess you'd call it. But one of the worst officiating games, man. Steven Mendes, I wanted to say everyone feels that Mitch Robinson can't shoot. I know the videos were against high school students, but he did show a nice touch on his jump shot, in my opinion. So Steven Mendes, I'll say this, right? I did a video on this too, talking about these Instagram stars. I hate the Instagram stuff. I think it means nothing. I've seen so many players where they do that Instagram crap and it amounts to nothing. They don't develop whatever game they act like they're going to develop. It doesn't do anything. But I'll say this about Mitch Robinson. When you see him at the foul line, he's not as inept as like Charles Hayes. If you guys remember Chuck Hayes from the Rockets, who used to shoot the foul shot and like jerk his body like it was the worst. Go on YouTube. It's one of the worst foul shots I've ever seen in my life. But Mitch Robinson does have the ability. And I think there is a capability. I think there's a ceiling that he could reach if he could shoot. It's going to come from Thibodeau. Let's see what Thibodeau does, because remember, Thibodeau did try to help develop Cat. I don't know exactly what it did, but it seemed like Cat offensively kind of grew, became a little more multifaceted than Tibbs. I don't know if it's strictly Tibbs, but back to this Blazers game, 56-35, 7:44 left. Let's see what the Blazers have. Dame Lillard has it up top. They are playing heavy zone. Gary Trent Jr. shoots a three, misses. They're gonna keep selling for shots. They
need to go to the paint, yo, and get some foul shots.
LeBron James goes for the three, misses. Quick shot at Lakers. Dame Lillard taking the ball. So they're playing like a 3-2 high up top. You see it now. He passes it. Nurkic passes it. Carmelo Anthony, good pass. So with a 3-2. I don't know how you go to NBA, but I know that growing up in high school, you played a 2-1-2, and what they did there was smart. You put two guys in the corner, two guys up top, and you put one guy in the middle, and that's how you break the 3-2 zone. They did that They just did that exactly with Nurkic. LeBron James passed to Dwight Howard for the alley-oop. This is abuse. 58-37, man. Goodness gracious, this is sad. Drives the basket, passes to Carmelo Anthony, picks a corner three, has LeBron James. Just take LeBron James, man. I just want to see Melo versus LeBron James. Take LeBron James, goes for the layup, and it's good. Melo still got it against LeBron James, bro. Melo still got it against LeBron James. I'll say this, when LeBron James, when Melo was on the Knicks, we always played the Heat well, man. We always played the Heat well. Markieff Morris has on McCollum.
Too many 3-point shots they doing.
Markieff Morris with a nice little stop jumper on McCollum. 60-39 right now. 80 to the Knicks confirmed. Gregory Castillo. I don't know what fake news you're talking about. I would love that. Did 80 sign that contract? Did he sign the?
Nah.
He did it yet, right?
He's gonna weigh his options after the season.
They said it's a formality. Everybody's talking about it's a formality. We'll see, man.
Yeah.
This is why.
Especially if the Lakers don't go to the finals and win, you think he leaves?
J.R. Smith with the three of LeBron James pass. 60-39, 5:53 left to play. I would like to see Mitch on the tips before you decide. I agree, Simon. I agree on that, man. I want to see what Mitch can develop. Carmelo Anthony with the three, misses off the Lord, jeez. Nurkic throws it up. He got fouled by Dwight Howard. I think these refs are now starting to call. They know that they'll call some bad calls against the Blazers, so they're trying to give. Because I don't think that was a foul against Nurkic, but hey, they gave it to him. Now he's coming back with Kyle Kuzma and Danny Green. They're up 60-39. The second unit with LeBron James, so it's smart. The Lakers kind of try to put LeBron James at 80. They play them together and they try to have at least one of those guys. Because you got to have LeBron James with the crisp, smart passing and a good court awareness. You can have AD who can dominate from the paint, from the post. And the Blazers have no answers for either. So, this is bad. Steven Mendes. But if you've never seen that video in your mind, did you picture Mitch making moves like that and hitting them? Yeah, because remember he came out with videos before that. He came out with videos the year before. Nurkic missed the second free throw, 60-40. He came out with videos where he was doing that stuff, not as much before. And remember, he had a few shots. I think he had 5 shots last season. I know he had a shot against the Hawks. He had a shot at home against somebody. And yeah, when you watch him, it's like, look, damn, Danny Green with the mid-range, 62-40. Oof. Blazers, you need, I don't know. Blazers, man.
They need some defensive stops because they playing.
They're getting nothing. They can't stop anything, man. McCollum try to drive. ISO game's not going to work, bro. Now he's going to get mad at the refs. Now he's about to get a tech. He's about to get a tech. You better chill out. You better chill out. He called the foul for you, bro. Chill out. You're the guys who have no idea what you're doing on offense. Look at this. Oh, did he call a foul on McCollum?
Melo is frustrated though. You could tell.
No, he called foul for. Oh, he
He's
called a foul.
frustrated.
CJ.
He don't. Whenever he argue with a ref, he's pissed off.
Yeah, he got a technical foul now. These guys are messing up, man. Shout out to OVO, Triborough, and Westside Gun Guillermo.
Oh, Lord.
I want to have Gregory Castillo here, man. This dude talks. This dude is one of the best trollers I've seen on YouTube, man. This guy always has jokes for everybody, man. Yeah, but Mitch Robinson, I do agree. I want to see Mitch Robinson develop under Tibbs. You know, I'm not the biggest Tibbs fan. AD misses the technical free throw. I'm not the biggest Tibbs fan, but you know he does have a track record of helping develop guys like Butler develop.
Do you want to see Mitch step out and take threes though?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Triborough, I don't give a damn if Triborough, I don't give a damn if he airballs 3 threes a game. He needs to get that out of his system. He needs to get the nerves out. Because a lot of these guys, when they miss, it's literally confidence. It's not you can't do it. It's confidence. Like, and man, people look. I say both ways. Mitch Robinson has to be aggressive. That when he has a ball and it's 10 seconds left, you can't be looking to try to pass it as the shot clock is weighing down, and you're waiting for a guard to come and help you when he has his own defender on him. On the same breath, the coaches have to set up plays to help Mitch Robinson get comfortable making shots to get him into a rhythm.
Right.
You know what I mean? Caruso with the I don't know, this is like a half a euro step. McCollum hits it out. It's out of bounds, Lakers ball, 62-42. Second quarter, 4:43. This is embarrassing. Just stand in the corner and shoot from three. Nah, but Mitch Robinson still wants Mitch Robinson around the paint, bro.
Right.
Just set up plays for him. Make Mitch Robinson also a better. I don't know why it's so hard. Caruso gets the ball back.
But I think with Kim and Frank had chemistry compared to the other 2 point guards.
Say it again.
I said I think him and Frank had chemistry. Like Frank would always look for him.
Yeah, they did.
Is that why they keep him Frank? Because of Mitch?
I think Frank also plays good deep. I think there's development, and Dame Lillard hits a nice step back 3. I think it was. Was it 2? Oh, step back deep 2. It's a Carmelo Anthony half, almost 3 type of shot. But yeah, I think with Mitchell Robinson, I think Frank Ntilikina, I think there's development. I think again he's been poorly developed by a bunch of coaches now. Will he ever be? Well, we thought he'll be this, the top point guard. I don't think he's going to do that. But a guard will come off, play defense, possibly develop his offense, and he can facilitate. We forget, he's a smart player. He can facilitate. AD with the mid-range. This game might be done, bro. If you can't stop AD doing that with 5 seconds left on the shot clock, hitting that mid-range, it's done. The Blazers are done, man, in this game at least. Gary Trent Jr. gets the ball back, 10 seconds left on the clock, pass out to McCollum. McCollum fakes a 3, just back out, pass it back to Dame Lillard. Dame Lillard has Danny Green on him, puts him on the corner, shoots a shot. It's off. Nurkic gets a rebound, tries to put it back up, thinks he gets fouled, doesn't want to complain with the refs and get another tech. AD's coming down the court, driving, pass it to Danny Green. Danny Green pass right back to Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard is fouled.
Frank can't shoot at all. Have you seen him shoot? None of our point guards can shoot.
No, Frank can shoot. Frank's efficiency has gone up. I'll say this. It's not the greatest, but his efficiency, especially in certain shots, have gone up. Now, again, Frank is not a person I depend on shooting, but I think like wide open shots and stuff, his averages have gone up. So I will give him credit. And Dwight Howard makes a free throw. I don't know how this happened.
You're being real generous to Frank, yo.
I don't think Frank will run PG on the Tibbs. He probably won't either. Payback card. Salute to you, bro. Salute to payback card. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Yo, this is a small environment. Yo, people might think that I'm having fun, bro. I like talking trash. I like wearing the stupid mask on my face, man. I like having fun. Even if it's 5 people in here, 2 people in here, man. This is fun, bro. I like this. It's just I wish the Blazers would freaking win. And Caruso missed a layup. What the hell is Caruso, dude? Sound like he's not even calling. Tries driving on AD, goes for the layup. It's good. 65-46. Down by 19. They need to come into this. They need to at least bring down this deficit again. Open shot, Danny Green. It's good. 68-46.
If they don't come back in the second half, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap. And now Dwight Howard just get into another tidbit with somebody? I think he's arguing with Gary Trent. Something just happened down low. Oh, so he was fighting with Melo down low. And him and Melo kind of tussling down low. Pushes LaMelo back. Carmelo. Carmelo's talking about, I'm about to do something to you. I don't know what he's talking about. I wish you guys would come back in this game, at least bring the deficit down to 13, 14. So the second half is something doable, man. Like, what is this? why they have this Dame Lillard commercial? That's not Dame Lillard's body. This Hulu commercial is so weird. They put his face on somebody else's body, and it looks like, come on, man. Y'all this desperate to get, come on. It's embarrassing. No offense to Hulu. I'm probably never get a Hulu sponsorship, but it's scary. Come on, son. I'll be happy if Mitch starts taking that Patrick Ewing baseline jump. I agree. Simma. I agree. We go back, and there was a shot again. It was like Atlanta away. We were playing Atlanta away. He had like a nice little free throw shot where he just caught the ball the free throw. And you tell the way he just like kind of chucked it. Not like chucked it, but the shot mad quick. He's mad nervous. Got to give him some type of confidence, man. They said Payback Carter. They said folks in Knicks. Oh yeah, they probably. Oh, also Payback Carter. You're gonna hear a lot of rumors, bro. You gotta hear a lot. Everybody's the Knicks. Oh, Knicks are interested in. You're gonna hear mad rumors now, bro. They, because I think so we haven't. I don't think anybody in the organization is really saying anything. I think that these writers and these rumor mill people, they're just trying to pick at stuff. By the way, Payback Carter, stay tuned because I'm gonna have a Devin Vessel video. It's not stay tuned tonight, but stay, with us with this channel because I'm gonna have a Devin Vessel prospect breakdown video this weekend or next weekend. But everything is mostly done. I just have to put the video together and basically edit some stuff. But the script is done. Everything is done. But Devin Vessel we definitely look at. Utah and Dallas will obsess this round. But how do you feel about Dallas, Charbonneau?
I think that you saw last game with Luka. I think Luka can beat. I think Luka by himself can beat the Clippers.
No KP, son.
You know what I mean? Definitely. I think Dallas definitely could win that. Utah, they already won that series. And I picked Denver to go far, and Denver not playing out.
You know what it is? Denver plays. I don't want to hear no one talk to me about defense not important. Denver plays no defense. How you have Gary, Jamal Murray, and Jokic? Jamal Murray put up 50 points yesterday? The first game put up 57. Jokic. How much did Jokic have yesterday? Killing. And they were going back. I was watching it. They're going back and forth. Literally back and forth because Denver has no defense, bro. I don't hear no one talking to me about defense overrated, blah blah. Stop, bro. Everybody's talking about what's this guy's name? Doncic.
Right.
And one of the best players to play defense against Doncic is Frank Ntilikina. Y'all can kill Frank Ntilikina all y'all want, but one of the best players to play in terms of.
So you keeping Frank because he plays good against Doncic.
Best defensive stats against Doncic. What were you saying? My bad. I didn't cut you off.
I said so you're keeping Frank because he can play defense against Luka.
No, but he has other things that you can do. So I'm not saying you keep Frank and force him to play 40 minutes at the point guard position, but a guy can come off the bench and still learn and still develop. Jokic had 29 points, 12 for 24, 3 for 10 from the three-point line. But he was making clutch shots down the line. And Jamal Murray could turn it on, son.
Yeah.
Weird play because it's like, I don't know if you give him that much money, but he's one of these dudes that he could get microwave hot, like demonically hot. Wow, Blazers with another turnover, man. They are out of sorts, bro. They are 68-46 Lakers, man. Terry Stotts looks like he wants to, like that blood is rushing to his face. He's either pissed or he wants to cry. It looks like he's pissed, bro. Damn, son. This is terrible. And I was showing this side court vision. I can't really see what's happening. LeBron James pass it to Danny Green. Danny Green shot to the basket, pass it. Almost get Caruso gets the ball.
At this rate, it's going to be like 80-46.
Oh, sorry. It's a commercial. This is crazy, son. This is crazy, son. Nurkic gets the ball up top. Tries to look for, hits off the Lakers' foot, but they don't call it. Wow. Caruso has the ball. He's looking, passing around, gets it to 80 out the three. Nurkic on him. 15 seconds left on the shot. Drive, stops. Oh, catches Nurkic. Shoots the shot, almost makes it. But he almost caught Nurkic off a little set. 80 gets the ball past LeBron James. LeBron James looks around. Second the elbow. 7 seconds left in the shot clock. Has Dave Lillard on him. So I'm going to pass up here. Carmelo Anthony doubles passes Caruso. They dare him. He makes the three. Wow. 73-46. Portland
Trailblazers right now,
are losing at 27 points.
Every team I picked has lost.
Another turnover. This is something.
I picked Denver to win that series. They're about to lose.
Say it again.
I said every team I picked in the playoffs is losing.
Please don't tell me pick like the Magic
I
versus
picked Denver's about to get bounced out. Brooklyn, they got bounced out.
You pick Brooklyn Cup.
Yeah, of course, I'm from Brooklyn. I gotta pick Brooklyn. What do you mean?
What does that mean? That don't mean
Hey, I'm not picking no Toronto. I'm sorry.
We're not talking about people fighting.
I like Drake, but I'm not picking the Raptors over my hometown team.
You know, Brooklyn Nets are not going to beat the. Come on, Toronto.
Well, it's nice to dream, and I got to go with my hometown team. So
LeBron James with another three. It's 76-46. This is one of the worst blowout games I've seen for a first half yet. I mean, it'd be one thing if the Blazers were matching on offense, but they can't. Dame Lillard, Carmelo, I don't know. Gary Trent Jr. shoots a three is good. Let's get Gary Trent. I got to do more research on this dude, man. Like, might be a good piece, but I don't know, son. They getting mollywopped. LeBron James calling out.
I'm picking Dallas to beat the Clippers, so I guess you should vote for the Clippers.
Everybody bet for the Clippers because Trot Burrow. I don't know what juju comes from his spirit, but LeBron James takes.
It's the COVID, yo.
Come on, son.
The COVID got these teams playing whack.
Dame Lillard, as in the corner against Danny Green. 20 seconds left. A quarter clock. 13 seconds left. Carmelo Anthony drives. Ooh, looks like he stepped on someone's ankle, but he seems like he'll be okay. Gets the foul. Gary Trent was a McDonald's All-American. I apologize. Yo, payback card. I apologize. I had no idea about this dude until late. You think he stepped? Carmelo Anthony stepped on somebody's ankle, weird or something. But
Miami and the Bucks
versus Bucks.
I got Milwaukee.
Milwaukee, yo, everybody bet Toronto because Triborough.
I'm not picking Miami. I'm a Knicks fan. We don't pick for Miami. Yeah, a true Knicks fan don't pick for Miami. I'm not picking Miami. I'm going for Milwaukee.
That is a good series though. Heat versus Bucks.
Yeah, that's
because the Bucks got like Heat, but your man Chris Middleton, he's been doing not good. He was having some bad.
He's not a star. That's because he's second fiddle to Giannis.
Yeah, but you would think that even as a second fiddle, he'll give you solid numbers.
If Giannis is out, if Giannis is injured or in foul trouble, Middleton not gonna carry that team on his own against Miami.
Yeah, because
they got a good team, but I'm not picking them.
They struggle offensively, bro. Come on, it's a free throw shot, 78-51. This is a bloodbath right here, man. Lakers this is embarrassing. Everyone's hitting threes. People come to the basket. This is embarrassing, man. I don't know what happened to the Blazers. That zone, the Lakers are playing that 3-2-2-3 amoeba, whatever the hell it is.
They got too cocky. Blazers got too cocky after game one.
It's an easy layup. McCollum, this is bad. This is bad, guys. I'll give you a percentage of Triborough if the Heat win. Thank you, son. Thank you. You're calling it right now.
Oh,
he's calling the Bucks. So no, you're going to the Bucks, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so this would be a good and your boy Nunn is back. Oh, son, Nunn is back. Oh, wow, you got Nunn, Hero, Duncan Robinson. Man, son, this would be a fun game, yo. A fun series. You know,
Indiana got I don't know how Indiana lost that.
Indiana, I don't think they got the firepower, bro. Also, wasn't Sabonis hurt?
Was he?
I think Sabonis is hurt, right?
He might have been.
So put Sabonis. What the hell is that? Sabonis. Yeah. He's out. He's been out.
Well, that's right.
Unlikely to join the Pacers roster in the near future. Yeah, he's done. Pacers lose season over. Indiana has now lost 9 straight playoff games. Inexcusable. Yeah, Miami, because Miami got that stamina.
Yeah, but they consistently go to the playoffs. I want my Knicks to go consistently, even if we lose.
I want my Knicks to go consistently too, man. You know how much, bro, I wasn't even the biggest fan of Carmelo, but I was one of the biggest cheerleaders during that run with the Knicks, man. Was it 13-14 against the Pacers or 12-13? I still remember the one game I went to, game 3 or game 4, we're down 2-1. Oh, no, we're down 2-0, so it's game 3. And I remember Prigioni came in and scored like 6 points, but it was like 6 clutch points. Like the Pacers were killing us, and it was like 6 points to like kind of give us a lead and like breathing space. I was like, wow, it was one of the best games I've been to. Besides the Mavericks game I went to last year, just so I could rub it in Mark's face. Because come on, son, you're a Knicks fan crying for KP, like screw KP. KP, dude gets jumped in his own country.
Hey, Guillermo, Triborough.
What up?
Yeah, good, bro.
I'm gonna quote Floyd Mayweather: "Trailblazers, hell of a team." champion, good champions. They like Floyd Mayweather always says, hell of an opponent. But yeah, man.
Yeah, he says it after he whoops him up. Like, come on, son.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Guillermo, not to lie to you, man, and I'm not just saying this just to say this, but man, this was so predictable to me when it comes to Damian Lillard and the Trailblazers, man, that of course he was gonna gas out, which granted, I said before that, you know what, man, he brung his team. Let me say this though, man. Look, right, people are such the heat of a moment type people, but the Trailblazers suck this year. Do people forget that the Trailblazers suck this year?
They suck when we be in the playoffs.
Bro, they were under 500. They're still under 500.
So was Phoenix. So was Memphis at one point. Memphis lost that 8th spot to Portland, and everybody had them going.
But honestly, though,
this is what I like about the. Oh, sorry, my bad. Keep going, Isaac. My bad. Yeah.
Well, I would say this though about the Memphis Grizzlies. They were in momentum. They were in rhythm. So they were on pace to at least be like 40-40 or maybe 39 or something like that. But the Blazers, man, they were gonna go to the lottery. Like, you know, I don't know, man. It's just like Damian Lillard. Listen, it's not all Dame's fault, but listen.
But you know what, though? You know what, Isaiah? Maybe you're talking about this our first game. I hate this game time crap because if you watch that first game, and you know, I was joking around with Triborough, but it's like Triborough, even you have to admit, when he was chucking shots in the second half, it was out of rhyme and reason with what was happening. Because remember, McCollum got hot, and then even Nurkic, because you were saying, yo, just pass it to Nurkic, and even though Nurkic was not finishing as much, but every time he had the ball, he was abusing. If it was AD, like he was turning around, catching people up the spin.
And they forgot about Nurkic. They chuck him too many shots, and they missing it.
And they went away. And the thing about is that, again, the Blazers. One thing I don't know. I think it has to be a coaching thing because again, I've watched what the Blazers do. They run the fist motion offense, and they're not running it now. Obviously, with a wing, because they probably can't run as much because you see them now. The Lakers are playing like a zone, like a 3-2-2-3 zone, right? They kind of like if someone's kind of stuck up top, sometimes they try to trap him up top. If he gets stuck in one of the corners, the high corners next to the half court line, they kind of send. Like if there's a shoot, like you'll have like two guys and maybe one guy kind of like peak, and then one guy kind of drop off. So they're harassing, so you can't run those things as much. But I would just why put Nurkic? Then you send Nurkic to the foul line. Right. If they peak, pass it to Nurkic, he could triple threat. And you have the corners coming in.
Somebody open, right?
Yes, the 2-1-2. Look,
but they're not doing that though.
You play the 2-1-2, and even if they're going to play the amoeba defense, you can still have. Even if you play a 2-3, you can still have Nurkic at the foul line.
Right.
You got to turn Nurkic into Jokic. Have him as a sentry type of guy. He gets the ball, he can take the shot, he can shoot the shot, but center the game more around him. So then you have guys feeding off of him. You have McCollum, Gary Trent, who can hit the perimeter three once the defense collapses. Like, what is this crap, bro?
They're trying to play like Golden State, and they don't got the personnel like Golden State.
They don't. Man, isn't that what Triborough? Isn't that what I said? That Damian Lillard thinks that he's trying to keep up with the Joneses, trying to play like Steph Curry and hit these miracle shots. Like Dame time is fun. Don't get me wrong, but Dame time should be played when you are hot. Not hey, we need to establish something like this game, bro. First of all, they didn't establish themselves on defense. You complaining to the refs and being out of sync. They ain't gonna help you because the Lakers are. I don't know what they taken today, but they look like they're on like the Jose Canseco, Mark McGuire, or like they are running the floor. They're not tired. I don't know what's happening, bro.
Okay, so if I say I got OKC, y'all gonna pick Houston, right?
Oh yeah, we're picking everything opposite of you, bro. We ain't messing with you, bro.
I got Thunder. I got the Thunder.
You want Gamble? You want to know what's funny, Gamble? And Trevor, you know what's funny that people don't talk about, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know how they always praise like the teams like Denver and stuff.
Uh-huh.
You know Denver drafted Donovan Mitchell, and Donovan Mitchell is kicking their ass, and they traded him on draft night. They picked him.
Right.
That was a guy. Sweet. Yeah, that was the guy we were arguing about. So I also brought up the Nurkic one because I was arguing against somebody. I can't remember who, and I brought up Nurkic, and somebody brought up Donovan Mitchell. It was on Twitter because someone was like, "Oh, the Denver this, blah blah blah," and then they were like, everybody wants to blame the Knicks and say the Knicks are the worst-run franchise, and I'm like, yo, bro, there's so many franchises out there that are so bad and they never get talked about.
Hey, Guillermo, The Sixers and Elton freaking Brand, who makes Steve Mills look like freaking
Elton Brand.
Yo, this dude literally traded shooters in a 2020 league where you shoot.
Yeah, who's the dude that went to the Wolves?
Sergeant.
Sarge. Thank you. Not Sarge. Sorry. They traded him. They didn't re-sign Jimmy Butler, even though they said Jimmy Butler didn't want to be there. But Elton Brand, let me tell you something. Billy King. No one, everybody kills the Knicks. Billy King, who used to be on the Nets, he's also on the Sixers and made a lot of bad trades. He didn't put any talent around AI, and he don't get talked about. He basically built the Celtics so-called mini dynasty, or whatever you want to call the really good team they have now. That's because of Billy King. Because he traded a whole bunch of first rounders for an old, washed-up Chris Paul and Kevin Garnett and Jason Terry. That Billy King that
Paul Pierce.
Oh, Paul Pierce, I'm sorry. He did that, but y'all want to kill the Knicks. Come on, son, stop.
Bro, it's ridiculous, man. It's like, every time, bro. Well, that's what really pissed me off when the Knicks picked 8th. I'm like, are y'all serious?
Oh my gosh, and these be the same people that LaMelo Ball, because of what they read, LaMelo Ball is overrated. So why y'all crying about this dude's overrated? But we got the 8th pick, and people crying. So what y'all want the number 1 pick for? And again, last year I got killed when I said, I'm taking Ja Morant over Zion. And all y'all people like, not all y'all, but people like, I take Zion, he's a transcend. This dude hardly plays.
Hey, what happened to all that defense? What happened to all that, that boy can't play a look at defense. He's fat.
Bro, he came in, Isaiah, he came in heavier. When he first got drafted, he came in at 280, which was about 10 pounds or whatever, how many pounds heavier than his college weight. After the bubble, we came in 290. So that means he came in even heavier after tearing or stretching, whatever, injuring his meniscus.
I mean, Guillermo, I'm literally looking at him.
Bro.
Like I remember the Pelicans did this like fake picture where he looked skinny. I'm looking at him on TV. The dude is fat.
Yeah, they show him in a bubble walking, and I'm like, dog, how does your face look fatter than when you first came? And granted, I think he probably has hormonal issues because his family, like his mother was like a track star, his father was like a football player or something. And so the genes just might be too much. But even with that, you got to change your diet. There's ways to control it. If you have to become vegan, which probably sucks. I'm sorry, vegans. First of all, vegans are some of the worst people to hang out with.
Oh my God! You know what you're eating is bad. You're gonna die, right?
Excuse me. Do you have? Is that vegan? Are those beans?
Is that milk? Is that milk from a cow?
I only eat ant milk. I don't.
I've been seeing vegans at like Trader Joe's and Whole Foods, and they look like some of the most sickly looking people. Like, don't get me wrong, they're cool vegans out there, but the people have to rub in your face. Like, veganism, because you have a bunch of people, non-basketball right here. You got a bunch of people in society who they don't matter to no one. So when they can join a group that they feel they have power in and kind of put that against the so-called, in their mind, the people used to bully them in high school, college, then it's like, yeah, man, I'm vegan. It's like, dog, I don't care.
Is that a religion? Are you
right?
Like,
I mean, there are people in China who smoke since the age of 2, who are living 100 years old. The meat is not necessarily a bad thing in terms of obviously you have to eat in moderation. Is what they put in the meat. So you have to eat clean meat. If you eat clean salmon, if you eat steak in moderation, if you don't eat it every day and all that stuff, yes, you can be healthy. It's the diet bit. There are a lot of unhealthy vegan. Bro, literally, I think it's Impossible Burger or Beyond Burger, whichever one. It's has 5 times the amount of sodium than an uncooked regular burger. That's not healthy.
Yeah. Oh, but I'm eating an Impossible Burger, so I didn't have my I just had my Eden milk and my my.
You know how bad almond milk makes my stomach. I'm like, dogs. I can't eat cereal. I miss eating cereal. I'm just lactose intolerant, so I don't know. No cereal. No.
You don't use the lactose milk?
I try to use almond milk, and it feels the same to me. It destroys my stomach. Zion.
Nah, but if you use lactose milk, then your stomach should be good.
Everybody call Karma. That was so corny. Zion on a seafood diet. Seafood, eat food. You bringing in these borscht belts.
Yeah, that boy gonna be eating po' boys every day.
I love corny jokes, by the way.
I do too. I cook the mean one. But yo, the funniest thing that I'm laughing about is that like this boy is in New Orleans. Like New Orleans. One of the greatest food places in the world.
The worst.
He's in
The
New
worst.
Orleans.
You're in the worst place to be in New Orleans, man.
At least if you came to New York, which hindsight, I'm kind of glad. I am glad Zion's not in New York. At least in New York, they could be like, "Hey, Zion, no, you're gonna go to this restaurant. They're gonna hook you up because it's different, right? You can eat good out here."
Oh,
Yo,
New Orleans restaurant would just treat him like royalty, bro.
Yeah, in New Orleans, bro. Come on, now he gonna go to one of them like local joints.
Gumbo base, jambalaya. First of all, I have a worker at my job. I don't think he's from New Orleans, but his parents definitely live down there. He brings stuff down there, bro. Like they have this thing like like pork rinds. Like he actually brings like fried pork skins.
Oh yeah, my dad eats that.
Oh my gosh! I thank God I don't live there because I like Southern food, like BBQ, like even just looking at people cook barbecue, like fascinates me. Like I could not live in the South, bro. I would be 300 pounds easily living in the South.
Oh man, that's why. Listen, man, that's why I don't trust football players from out here. You got to get. I only trust football players out there, man. They chase chickens barefoot, weighing four. Yo, bro, I kid you not, right? I was watching the NFL Combine like a year or two ago, and bro, it's 330-pound linemen running like a 5.4 or 5 or like 4.5. They were running ridiculous speeds, and I'm like, yo, that dude's got to be from the South.
Yeah,
there's no way because out there, bro, you really chase chickens barefoot on a dirt road.
Yeah, bro, you're helping your father build some shed and something by the age of 2. Like,
yo, one of my favorite stories I love about Sean, and I'm a football fanatic. I love this. Was Sean Taylor, right? RP Sean Taylor. He was on his way to probably being the greatest safety ever. He was on his
coverage. Yep.
Yeah, he was on his way to being the greatest, man. It sucks. His sister kind of did that, but we talk about that. So look, right. One of the greatest stories I heard was his father, right? His father got Sean Taylor and his friends some smoothies or milkshakes. Mm-hmm. He got in the car and just drove off and said, "I'll meet you at the house."
Oh, and then run back, right?
He had to make him run. Yo, mind you, it wasn't like it's a 1 mile. No, that joke was like 10 miles away, and he's like, "I'll see you at the house."
Yep.
Yo, it is just like this dude
run after the car and all that stuff. Like,
oh, dude, they go on the highway, bro. They go on the highway.
In New York, we got transportation, so it's just
You know what I'm saying? And then listen,
we don't got the best. And they said, Mekhi Becton, my Jets team, by the way. Carmen, if you're a Jets fan.
My boy Daniel Jones.
They're gonna say something stupid from Entertainers Channel. Talk about the Giants.
Daniel, listen, first and foremost,
by the way, go subscribe to the channel.
Salute to the Entertainer Talking Sports.
That's good dude, man. Go subscribe.
That's my brother. I love him. That's white chocolate. He already know. I can't wait, man. I can't. You know what's crazy, Gilmore? I'm mad, man, because I was gonna take my dad to the Giants game this year, man. I was gonna surprise him.
Oh, of course, now you can't.
Yeah.
Are they gonna open up?
Go 10. Oh, I'm sorry. You are not ahead. I'm sorry. I'm ahead.
Before so giant. MetLife Stadium is a hassle to get to. It's like a hassle to get in and get out. So.
Bro.
With less fans.
I went a couple years ago. That shit was hell. I was mad as hell.
Wait, you say went there a couple years ago?
Yeah, I went there with my boy Jim Diamond. I swear to God, that's his name, bro. His name is Jim Diamond. Shout out to my boy, man. He's white boy. He's like Irish or something like that. That dude knows every sport in the world. I swear to God, he knows every sport in the world. But now, we went a couple years ago because he's a Bears fan, and we went to the Giants and Bears game. And that shit was a hassle, bro. I hated it. It was a hassle, man. MetLife sucks. The parking sucks. We had to take a freaking school bus to get to the stadium. It was terrible, man. They gotta do a better job.
Just making coaches run now. You guys are sick, man. By the way, the game is back. Lakers up 80-53. Nurkic just went for an attempted layup and it was goaltended, so it's gonna count. I want to see how the Blazers try to jump. So it looked like they're a little more energetic. They're playing like a zone. Kind of like a 3-2-ish zone. He goes for the shot, shoots it. Please don't. Oh, wow. JaVale McGee throws it up, and he just puts it right back up.
JaVale McGee, man.
They're playing well. Yo, can you just lower the volume now so I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube? If you have
Yeah, my volume's off.
Okay, good.
That's Triborough, man, looking like
That's
flies. Come on, flies.
Let's try, bro.
Come on.
Yo, I got the
Can you
hookup.
hear me? You can hear my volume?
Guy.
Come
Yeah, I
on.
can hear.
Yo, Plies, come on, Plies. Bust it, baby.
Come on, so he don't look like no plies. Come on, bro.
This dude
Oh,
fine.
JaVale McGee with the behind the back. Yo, JaVale McGee. Yo, this is torture, man. I feel so bad. The Blazers. What do the Blazers do after? If they lose the series, what do they do after this, man?
Nothing. They're gonna do the same
Somebody
thing
got
they
that
do every.
traded.
They got no. They do the same thing every year.
Who they trade? Who'd you trade, Triborough?
CJ McCollum. You got to trade CJ.
Dame Lillard shoots the three. LeBron James gets the easy put back in. This is embarrassing. Why aren't they playing Gabriel? They need another big man who could run the floor and help defend. Why is Terry Stotts doing this, man? Is he hurt?
Because they know they're not deep with the big men. After Nurkic and
I don't think he hasn't played yet, Triborough. In the first game, at least in the first quarter, even though he racked up a bunch of.
what happened? What happened to Zach Collins? Zach Collins was supposed to be like one of their stars.
Zach Collins is out.
Oh, he's out.
But they don't play that kid Gabriel. Gabriel at least can run the floor, can play. You need defense right now. This offense, I don't know. You need turnovers. You need stops, bro. And another Danny Green, easy and one. The Blazers look defeated, bro. This is not. I don't like this, man. 86-53. LeBron James, I think he's gonna go to the bench. He's like, he's tired. He's bored. This is like, it's not a game, bro. Well, he's not going to the bench, but he got to cut his hair, bro. This is not like, what are you doing? Son, his hairline forms like a triangle on the. Come on, son. You can come on. Just go ball. And you're Carmelo. I mean, you're LeBron James. Like, come on, son. No one who's gonna credit you. And you have like the head shape for a bald head. Just go ball. Son. Like,
nah, it ain't gonna look good on camera. That's what it is.
Son, you told me if he had a bald head, he wouldn't look like
He's about to do Space Jam 2. You think they want him with a bald head for that movie?
Hey, he wants
Michael
to
Jordan.
follow Jordan.
He ain't Jordan, no.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, son. Jordan didn't make like bald heads like.
Right.
No, he's not gonna do it.
not Jordan. Onyx.
Yo,
Onyx is that.
Yo,
I mean, in basketball, all right.
Gammo.
Basketball, okay,
Gammo, game's over, Gammo. You're gonna watch this play. Game's over.
I have to, man. I have to cover it, man, for the 5 people.
Nah, once you see what LeBron just did, it's game over. This is over.
Yeah. Yep.
Right.
I'm gonna wait for you to catch up. It's over.
Easy layup. What the? Yo, they're not doing it. They're not fighting back.
Wait for it, Gammo. Wait for it. It's gonna be good. You're gonna be like, dang, game over.
All right, but don't ruin it. You're already telling the freaking stream. That guy has a cable television like you guys did. Nurkic attempts 3 from the corner. It's off. This looks embarrassing.
Did you get that thing I told you to get?
And he shoots it from deep from the logo, and he makes it. This is embarrassing, bro. What did you say? Sorry, Charlie. What did you say?
You got that thing I told you to get?
No. What, illegal cable stuff? No, I did not.
It's not a legal cable. What you talking? It's the way with the future. What are you talking about?
Way with the
Police,
future.
I have no idea who this dude is. This came to my stream. I ain't gonna shop who his name is. So it's government.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Yeah, you got it right. Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't act like he's massive key with the hookup, man. This guy.
Listen, man. All I know is, man, Knicks draft.
Boozers Beijing. What? Yeah. God, calm this guy.
Listen, all we need is Vessel, RJ Barrett, Frank, Mitch. That's a good defensive lineup.
Triborough thinks that we should try. I don't say force. I don't want to speak for Triborough like that, but he thinks that we should go hard for a point guard.
Yes, we need a point guard. We've been needing a point guard.
Triborough though, but here's the thing: we can get Carl Lewis.
Yo, Greg, hold on. Greg Garcia. I only mentioned the Vessel video a few times, man. Don't make it seem like I'm being lazy. I had so much work this weekend, bro. I really did nothing else but work this weekend. So, like, trust me, I'm trying to get this Vessel video out, man. You guys are bugging, man. Even though I
see the best option though. This Lewis guy.
I think he's the best. At what 20? At what 8 or 27? You're trying to say?
Okay.
Nah, so here's the thing, though, right? You don't reach. You call a bluff. You don't reach for Carol Lewis. You go get the best wing in the draft. Who's the best shooter? He shot 42% from 3. Mm-hmm. You listen. This year for the Knicks, right? I don't want to again. I don't want to like get into your video, which is probably gonna be different. But I'm tired of the project. We have enough projects on the team. Give me a guy that you see what he does.
Yeah.
He plays defense. He shot 42% from the three. He has a good form. He shot great free throws. Get that. Sometimes, just get that guy. Because the Knicks, again, I'm going to say it again, the Knicks have the opportunity to get the first and best shooter in the draft, and they got the chance. 7 other teams are going for people that don't shoot. None of the people that are in the top 7 projected can't shoot.
Right.
And you can say maybe Hacha, what's his name? Tyrese Hatcherberry, whatever Tyrese. You can say he can shoot, but he has a weird form. This kid Vassell has a great form.
Right.
Go get that guy, and then like I said, if you want to get Carol Lewis, you have the chance to, because you could just trade the 27th pick. You could get the 27th pick, and you could trade your second rounder to get Carol Lewis.
No.
And you can have a wing. You gotta have a great shooting wing and a great point guard that can shoot. He's not the best passer, but he's a good one. He can get better. He's only 20, or he's only 19 or 20. So you can get that guy. He can run the floor. I think, listen, man, if I'm the Knicks and I'm on Leon Rose and Scott Perry and those guys, Carol Lewis and Vassell, those are my guys. Those who I'm getting. And it's crazy because the Knicks can really get both of them if they wanted to.
Yeah, he did only shoot like 77% from the floor. Vassell.
He shot what?
He shot like 70% from the line.
I mean, that's good for a college student.
You have to, it's not because you want him to shoot around 80s, probably even higher than that. I'll say it's about him that Devin Vassell, I think, is underused. They went a lot to Patrick Williams, and that system is not really geared towards. It didn't really revolve around him, right? They didn't run a lot of plays to get him open. They ran a lot of plays they ran a lot of staggered screens, and it was basically get some of the guys cutting open to the basket or getting to the basket, cut open to get open by getting to the basket. A lot of one-on-ones. They try to feature Patrick Williams a little bit more. I think Devin Vassell at one point he ranked like 3rd or 4th in team usage out of his whole team. So Vassell's a good defender, but he has some flaws that are going to be exploited if he doesn't fix them in the NBA. He's also a little skinny. He's like 6'6", 180, 6'6", or 6'6", 200. He's thin. But I will say this. If you don't think he's a good shooter or he can be a good shooter, even though I hate just using one game, go watch that Virginia Tech game where he scored like 27 points. I mean, all he did was shoot. And if you could develop him like Klay Thompson, we develop his post game. As he gets more comfortable, Carmelo Anthony gets blocked by JaVale McGee. This is embarrassing.
Don't let Sims see that.
Oh my god!
But again, though, we're just determining what you're saying, all right? Listen, man, this kid Vassell. Listen, of course none of these kids are going to be perfect, but I'm going with the guy that can shoot. I'm going with that guy because look, I'm not comparing him to Klay Thompson. I'm not doing that before people think that, but just listen. When you can get these late shooters, these like early first round shooters, you go do it, man. Like no one thought Klay was going to be Klay. No one thought Kimba could be Kimba. No one thought Kawhi Leonard could be Kawhi Leonard. I'm not saying that Vassell's going to be that guy, but listen, if this kid can be Mikal Bridges or Trevor Ariza, then you literally can't be mad at that 8th pick if you got a Mikal Bridges or Trevor Ariza type player on your team. You know, even a better version of what's dude name from the freaking? They paid him way too much money. Oh my God, what's his name? The shooter from Chicago, Otto Porter. If he could be a better version of Otto Porter, that's not like a overpaid Otto Porter. Damn, Damian, that was okay. I guess that's not a foul. Yeah, man. If you could get this dude, man, listen. That's my pick, man. I'm taking him. I'm taking him 8. I don't care. I mean, I know we got 2 months, but I'm taking him 8. I'm sorry.
So this is interesting. I'm watching some highlights from Naismith while watching this awful Blazers game as well. And it seems like they run plays for Naismith. And he's coming around curls and screens and stuff, and the offense is geared towards him. This is the same way he's playing kind of similar to how they played Klay Thompson at Stanford. Best on the other hand, they just didn't play it for him. Like, he didn't get these looks. Like, I'm watching some of these highlights, and I don't remember I don't really remember plays like I can remember maybe if the play breaks down, they give the ball to him, but he was never in a lot of the plays, he was not the primary option, probably not even a secondary, in some cases, not even the third option. So that's one interesting. I'm gonna do once I release this Vessel thing. I'm gonna do Jalen Smith, and I'm gonna do this kid Aaron Nesmith from Vanderbilt. I'm always scared about these smaller schools, but it seems like he's a special. Like they categorize him as a 3-and-D player, and it seems like he is. Let me look at some of his stats. I also watched the games too. It's not just so he shot 82% from the free throw, 52.2% from three. Goodness gracious, 51.2% from the field. Averaged 23 points, 4.9 rebounds. And he played.
Now this was a small school, right?
6'6", 213. So he's similar in terms of height. Yeah, Vanderbilt is Does he play? FSU plays ACC while Vanderbilt plays SEC.
You know what's crazy, Guillermo? And I may be weird for this, but how can I say this? I'm always wary of when guys score 27 points a game. I like my prospects to give me like a clean, efficient 12 to 17 points in their college year. I like that more than those guys getting like, the 23, the 22, the 24 points a game, because that means to me that the offense just runs through you. Can you play within the system? Can you play within, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I'll say this about him playing a system. So if you want him to come as a 3D player, they're literally running the plays. Like he's coming off screens and a lot of picks to get open. So that's doable in the NBA. Like they're not having it where he's just dribbling up ISO and trying to cross over his man, do all this fancy crap to get open or create his own shot. They're literally running plays where he's just running around screens and hitting these threes, which as a specialist at the very least in the NBA, wow, LeBron James with the alley to JaVale. What type of defense are these guys so inept that they don't even know, like, what are they doing? What are the Blazers doing right now?
I look out of it already.
3 and 1. Thank God for that. Now what is this? Basketball, bro. Look at this play. Nurkic comes up to help Carmelo Anthony, who already had LeBron James in a disadvantageous position. Why would you come and help? What was the point of doing? What benefit did that provide on Nurkic? And now McCollum's telling Nurkic to get in the box. Where is Gabriel? I don't understand. Why isn't Gabriel in the game, bro? Y'all need the
foul. Come on, Melo, wake up, yo.
Nah, he's back.
I need to be hyped for this game. This game is boring.
Son, that's crazy, son. That is crazy, man. But Macau was developed much more better. His environment is crazy. Good play style on TJ Warren and all before Indiana. Wait, hold on. Wasn't Macau Bridges? Weren't they having issues with like playing time and that stuff?
All right, hold on. We got to stop this. See, I hate when people do this with that bubble. Because now they see Mikal Bridges play good. He was arguing with his coach, and he was losing minutes. So let's come on.
Yeah, he wasn't having an issue. Yeah.
Come on. I hate when people do that because I'm not trying to go at you, God, and Moses and Elijah, but I hate when people do this when they see the bubble, they see they went 8-0, they see anybody play good, so that makes you forget about all the crap they did. No, Mikal Bridges took time. He was freaking arguing with the coach, and he was not doing his best. So we got to stop that.
He's a bad defender, Nesmith. Okay. All right. That's probably. But see, the thing about it is also, too, that FSU, I don't know what Vanderbilt plays, so I got to do my research on it. But FSU also plays, wow, they called a foul. Danny Green stepped into Carmelo Anthony's shooting path. Devin Vessel, that FSU defense, that zone defense is no joke. FSU is probably the best. Besides Duke this year, they're probably top 5 team.
Man, listen.
FSU was that good. Like defensively, they were.
Guillermo.
So
give me the kid that can play defense that's not gonna fall asleep. Give me that kid. That kid is like, you know what I'm saying? I hate these nitpicks where they what he said, Isaiah. Remember that a lot of players are going smaller colleges.
No, I mean that's true. That's fair enough. That's why I kind of disagree with Isaiah's point. Like that, and if you look at it, like if his usage is only at like 26 or 28%, which actually, I mean, it's relatively high, but the way they're using him is not Harden usage. It's like we're running these plays. It's like the Steph Curry, because I'm not Steph Curry. Klay Thompson. I think Klay Thompson had like 30% usage rate at Stanford. But again, when you look at Devin Vassell's win shares, when you look at his impact on the court, despite the fact he only had like 22% usage or 20% usage this last year, it's impressive. It's like he's that efficient, but he's not even getting the ball like that. But he does have to improve his free throw shooting. He does have to improve his weight. He has to get a little bit more muscle. He's from what I've read, he's a worse offender, but it's overblown that he's bad. Then again, I'm no scout. Yeah, it's funny. For the video I did for Devin Vassell, I stayed away from looking at any scout videos. I did go to a site.
Well, you said Devin Vassell's bad at defending.
No, you're saying Nesmith, Aaron.
Oh.
But yeah, I try to stay away from the scout. I don't want these scouts to influence how I look at it. So I want to see at the end when I make the video. I want to see what the scouts have said. But I did use a site that they actually able to break down some of the shots, which is really impressive. But yeah, because some of these scouts, man, I don't know. I think that some of these scouts are compromised. Like, I don't know. I think some of these guys, they kind of write good things or write whatever for certain players. Or I don't know.
Yeah, you got to be careful, man.
Klay Thompson went to Washington. I'm sorry. Why did I say Stanford? My bad. I apologize. Washington State. Why did I say Stanford? Does Washington State have red and white?
I thought Washington was the blue.
That's Washington. Washington State, I think it was.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why it works, because Washington has red. Yeah, so I apologize for that. I confused it. Didn't what did they come from there? Landry Fields come from they came from Stanford.
Yeah, Landry came from Stanford. Oh man, Landry Fields. I used to love that guy.
Wasn't bad. He wasn't bad. Hey, until Carmelo came over and ruined everything.
No, Carmelo didn't do that. He wanted to wait. So that we can just sign him and we can trade for his pieces. Remember that, Guillermo.
Carmelo. And everybody loves Carmelo. Like, yo, this dude did. We went to the playoffs, right? But Carmelo Anthony ruined what could have been easy Eastern Conference contender. Easily.
Yo, but Guillermo, you want to know the funny thing is? Yo, you know what pisses me off the most? And it's not even Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo Anthony literally admitted on ESPN that they got Jerome McGee looking like freaking a globetrotter.
So now I'm behind you guys, obviously. I'm at 28.
Bro,
it's 94-66. It looks like Dame Lillard is hurt a little bit. I think he's driving the basket.
What pisses me off the most is
chucking up mad shots, bro.
The fact that Carmelo Anthony admitted he was chasing money. He literally said it on ESPN, but nobody remembers that.
Oh yeah, he did. He had all his excuses, everything. While JaVale McGee is hounding McCollum on a layup. Caruso passes LeBron James. LeBron James drills it back out. He passes JaVale McGee. JaVale McGee is, like you said, doing globetrotter stuff. This is embarrassing. It's 96-66, 30 points. Almost feels like the 30 points is like not even as much as the Lakers could have got. 22 to 6 fast break points for the Lakers versus the Portland Trailblazers. McCollum drives past to Carmelo Anthony, misses it. McCollum gets the ball back. All you guys seem to be working hard. Passes to Dame Lillard. Dame Lillard takes the Dame type of three, misses. JaVale McGee gets a rebound pass to LeBron James. This is depressing. LeBron James goes up top. Looks like they're playing like nice steal from Violet McCollum from LeBron James pass. Caruso throws up. McCollum throws up. Doesn't get the shot, but they called the foul on somebody. It was for Gary. They call it for Gary Trent Jr. Anthony Davis has been back spasms, will not return, and this would be the time they should be trying to make a run, man. Anthony Davis gives him a dangerous element in the post. He was abusing him. They probably say back spasms because it's by 30. He's probably not hurt. You know, LeBron James probably tells these guys to save themselves up in that crowd.
Come on, make a little run here, yo.
At 30,
down to 20.
They need to get it down to 15, bro. They have to get it down to 15 by at least a
20. Yeah.
Look at Dame Lillard. You guys are ahead of me. Dame Lillard's in the back. Something happened. I hope it's not his knee.
What the hell?
Terry Stotts, man. What's happening, Terry?
Damn.
All right, you guys are way ahead of me. I don't know what you guys are looking at. Now I'm scared, man. It must be something serious. Hold on. That's very shout out to the. Oh man, this is depressing, man. I don't like this. I don't like this guy. So I'm just muted for a little bit, just see something serious must have happened. LeBron James has a top pass to Caruso. Caruso shoots the three. It's off. Carmelo Anthony with the rebound. Passes out to McCollum. McCollum is driving. Dribbles LeBron James up top. Guarding him. Joel McGee's trying to cheat over. Nurkic has up top. Passes to CJ McCollum. CJ McCollum drives almost like he traveled past Anthony Simmons. Anthony Simmons throws it up. JaVale McGee destroys the shot with a beautiful block. 5 seconds left. Gary Trent Jr. has the ball. Tries to lay it up. Throws it up. Misses. Nurkic has the ball. Has thrown it up. There's only a few seconds left, but gets the foul. Gary Trent Jr. What is happening? What is... Wow. JaVale McGee is playing out of his mind. He's playing out of his mind. I guess Shaq can't talk no trash tonight, man. This dude JaVale McGee is delivering. Did you know that Tyson Chandler was that good player that Coach Carr's team? Yo, Greg, yo, come on. Be serious for 2 seconds, man. This guy, man. I don't even remember Coach Carter. Samuel Jackson.
That's pretty funny.
Wow, this is embarrassing for the Blazers. Look at all the seats are not even filled up. I think people left. This is embarrassing, bro.
How you leave a virtual game?
Yo, bro, a 3-1 deficit against the Lakers? I don't know, son.
I still had them. So, again, all the teams I picked, they lost. So,
listen, I know it's crazy. I said in the beginning, Lakers in 5.
Hey, I would not take. That's not looking like a dumb. What's the name now, man? Because this is not basketball right now.
Man, this a warm up game.
So, bro, this is like gym practice, man. Carmelo Anthony, nice spin move, fadeaway shot, makes it. It's good. 99-71. Can they get this down to 15, guys, by the fourth quarter? Can they get this down to 15 by the start of the fourth quarter?
Hell no.
All right.
they're getting in foul trouble and everything.
LeBron James shoots a fadeaway, is off. McCollum or Nurkic gets a rebound pass to McCollum. McCollum's driving. Crusoe's on him up top. Melo sets a pick. McCollum drives to the basket. Looks like he traveled. Goes for the layup. Tries to draw a foul. And it's a foul on Nurkic. How did Nurkic get the foul? These refs are inconsistent. What is this? Wow, I'm confused, man.
These refs suck in the bubble.
This is terrible, bro.
Yeah.
Carmen, it's bad when people leave virtual seats, bro. I mean, you get free exposure. You get to watch a game and get your ugly face, bro. You leaving the game, son.
You gotta pay me to watch.
This is why I don't have no sympathy for Dame Lillard. You could have came to the Knicks, bro. You were a free agent 2 years ago. You could have came to the Knicks. You want to pick Portland? All right. Cool. Good for you. Because everybody's talking about, Phil Jackson's going to trade for him. He was an unrestricted free agent 2 years ago. You could have came if you wanted to. And you chose one more year for more money. You would have gotten that endorser money in New York easily. Who would have? Dame time in what's this place called? Times Square as a billboard? Come on, son. Guys are bugging out, man. That's the Carmelo Anthony thing, man. Instead of you thinking long term ahead, you just think about what's happening right now. And you're gonna go ESPN and start crying about, I was a young kid, man. Like, come on, bro, stop.
Yo, man, I don't feel bad for this dude. He know the Portland Blazers. Listen, I hate these players, man, that be like, yo, well, I'm just trying to win here. Yo, you're not winning in Portland, bro.
Exactly. You thinking about the money?
Thinking about money.
And I don't blame him, though. That's $207 million. Yeah, I don't blame him.
Yeah, but that money would have been made easily from endorsements.
Yeah.
Right.
Easily.
Oh
Dame in New York. There's a guy's going to get you the playoffs in New York. He's a point guard. Which is a premium position in this game. And he would have been remarkable with Dame time.
Oh, my God. And his rap albums would have sold.
All right.
And when he's Melo's age, he's trying to get a ring.
Yo, like, look at this, right? Look at this, though. Remember KP sneakers, the Adidas, how they were hot? Everybody wanted a pair.
Mm-hmm.
Who wants a pair of KPs now? I'm just,
Hold on. He had a sneaker?
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
I had no idea, man.
Where's KP commercials? Where's KP commercials at now? Where's KP anything?
I don't think he had one though.
Part defending KP is the most valid reason. Second is those defending Mitch, but Franklin and Lakina and y'all all yikes, great defense. But so I mean, no, I never said Frank AK is an all-star. I just feel like there's a lot to develop from Frank.
Oh my God, I hate what
But KP, all we did defend KP is that we had an inept organization that botched that. But again, KP not going to exit meetings and stuff like that. Like, who the hell do you think you are? You know what I mean? KP, I think, also helped contribute to that chaos that was happening in regards to the relationship between him and Fizdale. And yeah, if you don't believe in it and you don't trust him, that's fine. But again, KP did not help the situation out. I'm sorry, man. I know Mark loves him, but Mark is in love with the player KP. I mess with the team. I mess with the Knicks. So again, I'm not a Steve Mills guy, but again, KP didn't help his cause out. Markieff Morris for the fifth person I found. Can these guys find something? I don't know what these. Now
They playing like it's over.
But you know what it is though, Guillermo? And people don't understand certain things, right?
I don't get it. Somebody's getting a 10. Don't ruin it yet. Don't ruin it. I know you guys are ahead of me, but somebody's getting a like LeBron James getting something. I don't know what is happening. Deion Waiters on the bike like he's gonna come in the game. Come on, bro. You're not coming in. Well, he actually might come in this game. They're up by 28 points. So LeBron James, something happened. I think they probably gave a foul to LeBron James or more. I'm not sure. Nurkic at the line, shooting 2. Hits his first shot, 99-72. I'm sorry, guys. I wish this game was more exciting.
They need a good fight, yo. That's what they need to wake them up.
LeBron James ain't gonna fight nobody.
They need a fight. They need a good fight with the Lakers.
They don't got it in them, bro.
Like just elbow LeBron in his head when he's going to the basket. You know.
Look at their bench, bro. They don't have.
I know, but they're already playing like it's already the third quarter. They playing like it's been done.
They don't got. They live and die with Dame time, and again, double team up top. Pass to Kyle Kuzma. He gets to Markieff Morris down low. Markieff Morris only has about 3 seconds left, and Gary Trent Jr. fouls LeBron James. Wow.
Yo, these dudes scored 100 points before the fourth quarter.
Gary Trent Jr. looking like August Alsina Part 2. Like,
oh man, the entanglement.
At least he's playing well. I'll say it's about Gary Trent Jr. Ooh, Dame Lillard may have hurt his knee. That may be. He looked like he stepped awkward on that right knee. Oof. Damn, Terry Stotts. I feel bad for Terry Stotts, man. Looks like a middle school teacher. Like he's just trying to.
He did geometry.
He's a good teacher, man. He's the guy you remember always.
How is LeBron arguing with the ref when y'all are up at like about 30? I don't understand that.
Because it's LeBron James, bro. He's shamed. Come on, son. Like this guy. I can't stay. Okay, but he's having a great game, man. 29 points. I think 6 rebounds. I can't see the rest of the stats, but he's having
he got 10 assists.
10 assists. He's having a great game. I can't take away from him. Even the first game, he was passing the ball. Like his pass that first game, I can't take away. He was killing it. But now Gary Trent Jr. shoots the shot, is off. Hazzoni gets a rebound. I don't know what the hell Hazzoni's going to do. Silence Whiteside pass out to McCollum. 10 seconds left on the clock. Somebody gets a foul. These refs are killing the game. Let these guys play the damn game.
Exactly.
Let them play. Like you guys are calling these ticky-tack fouls.
It's lagging the game now.
Come on, bro. Like, what are y'all doing, man? What will it take to get Sim off the Randall train? Somebody got a technical, it seems. So McCollum is shooting a technical foul shot. It's 10-74. I think Sim has a certain archetype of a player that he likes. I think that Sim was trying to, for better or worse, maybe we don't call it that. I think he's trying to at least give Randall some slack. But Randall ain't that. I mean, and Hassan Whiteside with a nice little spin move. Hook shot, 101-76. Randall, I think Sim's trying to give him a chance. Randall comes off as, a mature guy, married. I think they have a kid. Then he green for the 3. And it misses. Blaze to get a rebound.
There's something I want to say about Randall, but I'm going to let it ride.
Go ahead, bro. We only have 7 people in here or 5 people in here, man.
Man, he married to that white woman, man.
All right, keep that to yourself. All right. I thought it was gonna be about basketball, but hey, check out Isaiah Cooking with Zay on Sportscaster.
Yo.
God, Anywho, it's 100. And someone just hit a mid-range. That Kyle Kuzma. When you leave the Kardashians, man, you get your life back, bro. That's an evil family. Oh my gosh. Steve McCollum has to do everything by himself. Draws a foul. You know, he has Hassan Whiteside on the left, but he don't want to pass him that. This team does not have any depth, man. I wish this game was better, man. Portland coach getting fired after the series over.
Nah, he not.
I don't know, man. They got to do something. It might be CJ McCollum they trade off, but you got to get first-round draft pick or something because you need dynamic players. You need like a legit. I don't know what the hell you need for this team.
Yo, nobody's going to Portland.
You need depth. You need shooters. You know what I mean? I remember I mentioned this. I thought Marcus Morris would have been really good for this team. But now they have Melo, but I still think Marcus Morris is a better. I think he's more of a dependable three-point shot shooter. I think Melo is a volume kind of rhythm, and they called another foul. What is it? Come on, refs, let these guys play, man. Y'all calling fouls for everything. Let these guys play. This is boring. The game's already out of hand. It's 23 points.
Yeah.
God, man, I hate these refs are annoying me, bro. Come on, man. This game is done. Now Dwight Howard's shooting. He's gonna make both his free throws. Yep. He makes his first one. All right, my bad. I'm trying to see some stats. Dame out. Yeah, right knee injury. Yep. Oh, hopefully he's out. Yep, he's out. He's out, man.
Honestly, I don't want to hear no excuses because this series is over anyway.
And wow, Hazonia, nice little fast break layup, 104-82. Let's see if they could get it down to 15. Even though it's
another technical. Wow.
point game. Dan Green for the open shot makes a three. This is depressing. 107-82. Oh man, wow. Dan Green is.
Melo is pissed.
All right, hold on. I gotta mute you guys. You guys are ahead of me. Hold on. I just muted myself. Yeah. Dion Waiters in the game, dribble up top. Anthony Sims on him. Anthony Sims comes around, still guarding Dion Waiters. Danny Green passes off to Dwight Howard, who passes off to Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma for the three. Misses it. Danny Green throws it up. Dwight Howard throws it up. And gets it to go in. Something is happening. I don't know what's wrong with this Blazers team. They are getting bullied. Melo is mad at somebody. I guess his old man mad at everyone else because you can't do. What is Melo mad at? Another technical foul shot. So Kyle Kuzma at the line, shooting one. This is sad. Yeah, I know I'm way behind, son. 110-80.
We're not missing nothing. We ain't missing shit.
What was Melo arguing about?
Something happened, and why is Melo even arguing? You on the sideline? I don't understand why you even arguing with the ref.
Issue when you bring guys like
get mad at your team. Your team playing lousy right now.
Right. And he's arguing with, I don't know who he's arguing with, but Terry Stotts said nothing. He has like no control of these guys. Someone shoots a three. Gary Trent Jr. I'm sorry, Gary Trent. Your team is doing so bad. I don't really care to even call out anybody by the name of your team, bro. This is embarrassing, man. No heart. Oh, Gary Trent Jr. is playing with heart. Look how he's playing. My man Dion Waiters up top. I give it to Gary Trent. You ain't never say die, bro. That's a good attitude, man. These dudes, bro, I don't know what on your team. When that Dame Time crap, Dion Waiters with the mid-range shot for the two. This is sad. Oh, that Dame Time crap is cute until that clock is broken and that crap don't work. Now I'm seeing him come throws it up for the layup. Nice.
You sound like you low-key cheering for the Lakers, though.
No, I'm not. No. I don't like the Lakers, bro. I don't want the Lakers win. I'm just mad that the Lakers are playing this badly, bro.
Even a broken clock is right twice a day.
What does that do anything? That would actually stand for game time working. That means that Dame Time is going to come out of nowhere from the locker room and start chucking up threes. It's 100 and whatever to something. These Blazers are screwed. They're done.
They have to find it in them for the next game to play their hardest now. Now it's like survival of the fittest for them.
I think they have a problem with the Lakers zone, bro. That Lakers zone when they didn't play that kid Gabriel. They got to play that kid because he can run the floor and He can move. You got guys who are too slow in Nurkic and Hassan Whiteside. You need somebody who can guard LeBron James, trying to come up the pick and roll, recover off of that. Like, can't do that, bro. Randall needs to learn how to pass. If he improves his passing to 2, 3, 4 assists a game, we'll be fine. But it's not train bound. Bro, Randall has been in the NBA for what, 8 years? Is it? 8 or 6 years?
14 or 13, I think.
So 6 years, I believe so. If Randall does not know how to pass out the double team when it's coming and he's trying to Brahma bull his way to the basket, it might be too late for him, bro. That's all I'm saying, man. I know Simmons trying to be like, blah, blah. No. I'm not even that great of a dribbler or anything. I knew since elementary school, if I see two people trying to come and double team me, I'm passing to the open guy. It's basketball 101. You sit here and tell me that Julius Randle didn't know how to pass it to RJ Barrett when he was open in the corner in that 76ers game? Nah, bro. Randall's just a selfish player, man. This is what Randall will always put up individual stats, but he'll always be.
I'm loyal to my teams, man. I don't jump ship and root for Golden State and all these other teams.
Why? Oh, I can't believe.
Even if Brooklyn didn't have a chance, I still got to root for Brooklyn. That's the hometown team.
Nah, I'm from Fort Greene. I live right there. 161 South Elliott Place. I'm
a couple blocks from the Barclays Center.
Where'd you live?
I'm in Crown Heights.
Oh, Crown Heights? All right.
Yeah.
I ain't never rooted for. I don't give a damn. So hell no, bro.
You gotta put a gun on my.
I remember they gave those dudes a bedside jersey. I said, wait, hold up. Bedside's not Fort Greene. Bedside's not even Clinton Hills, and Clinton Hills not even of Fort Greene. Bedside is Bed-Stuy. Bed-Stuy and Fort Greene used to fight where if you took the bus to Bed-Stuy, if you're from Fort Greene, they would jump you. And vice versa. If you're on Fort Greene projects, they would jump you. Bed-Stuy, it's not that we hate each other, but Bed-Stuy is not Fort Greene. Barclays is basically in Fort Greene.
Right.
That weird part where like Flatbush Extension, Fort Greene, downtown Brooklyn, like they all meet up right there at that point. And Bed-Stuy is not a part of that point. So again, some trust fund hipsters. Yeah, Bed-Stuy, Biggie Smalls, yeah. Brooklyn, right? Yeah.
In the words of the great late B.I.G., party and bullshit.
Yeah, man. B.I.G. He's from Brooklyn. Oh my gosh, I love B.I.G. But can you please not play his music? I don't want to hear I don't want to hear the ice cream. A lady complained about the ice cream truck playing in Harlem. That's when you know New York is done.
Right.
Ice cream truck. I have not eaten ice cream from an ice cream truck probably in years. And even that sound it just takes you back. Like, oh man, I remember the days you just be hanging outside, playing football, playing basketball till like 10, 11, 12 until the lights went out or dudes started robbing around. Dudes are getting ready to rob kids. Dudes are ready to rob you. It's like, all right, you just hear that nice and some trust fund hipster comes and complains. I'm sorry, guys. Let me go. Lakers up 112-87. I don't know what you want me to talk about this game. Kyle Kuzma goes for the three. Is probably going to be good. Almost it rattles out. Hazonia takes up the ball. Hazonia from the Knicks. I don't know what he's going to do. Absolutely nothing. He passes to Hassan Whiteside, shoots an ugly shot, and it misses.
I'm cheating on it. So who's your team, Simon? Who you root for? If it's not Dallas, I'm cheating on the Knicks. I'm not cheating on. I'm a diehard Knicks fan. I'm not cheating on them. I live in Brooklyn too, though. You know what I'm saying? I got to root for whoever local is in the playoffs.
Kyle Kuzma with another three. This is embarrassing. 115-87. I'm going to call the rest of the game to this voice. If Anthony Simmons passed it to Gabriel. What do you put it now? I don't know why. Anthony Simmons has a top, drives against Caruso, pass out to Gabriel. Gabriel shoots for the three. It's good. Probably could have used that early on. But, hey, Terry Stotts, you want to play two big slow men in your front court? Okay. Dion Waiters goes up, drives to the basket, lays it up, and Dwight Howard's there to finish it. Goodness gracious. Dwight Howard. I'll give it to the Lakers know how to make, some bum big men look good, bro. Dwight Howard, JaVale McGee. JaVale McGee, actually, I'll give this back. JaVale McGee improved his game when he went to the Warriors. Became a better fundamental defensive player. I'll give that to him. So Hazonia shoots a terrible turnaround jumper, but Hassan Whiteside's there to clean up. 8-1, 117-92. what was that, 25 points? Wow, this is pathetic. Dwight Howard's up top. Let's see what he'll do. Probably try to cross over. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Deion Waiters goes for the easy pass. Dwight Howard dunks it. This is pathetic.
Hey, Guillermo, man, this game making me sleepy. I got work in the morning.
I got you, bro. Yeah. Salute to you. Everybody, support Isaiah on Sportscast.
Hey, I'm gonna be doing a video on Kira Lewis very soon. Just wait for Sportscast, everybody. Then I'm gonna talk to you, Guillermo. I'm gonna talk to you, Chop, bro.
Yeah, man.
All right, man.
Night.
I'm a Giants fan. Imagine if I root for the Cowboys. It's like that, bro.
Cowboys. Well, I'm definitely not rooting for them. I'm a Giants fan. We don't root for the Cowboys.
Yeah, that's a little bit. Even though, look, I would never root for Brooklyn, but if you're Brooklyn and you just rooted for them because they're Brooklyn, I couldn't get as mad as you to say the Cowboys are like the Jets. Wow, Hassan Whiteside hits a 3. What the heck? 121-95. I would say this: if you were like, it's like the Jets and Patriots. If you can't be a Patriots and a Jets fan, it's just that doesn't make any sense.
But I mean, at the same time, if you rooted for the Cowboys, I would understand because I mean, it's not like they're a bad franchise, you know.
No. I'm on your side. I'm saying that it's not as bad. Like I'm trying to say like the difference. Like, wow,
Right.
Kyle Kuzma with another 3, bro. This is abuse. This is abuse. This is not fun. The Blazers are done. The Blazers are done. And yeah, he said Carl Lewis.
Is that what you said? He's doing a video on Carl Lewis?
No, he didn't say Carl Lewis, but you know I say
Oh.
they don't ever pronounce anything correctly. They said Carl Lewis. I'm like, hey, who's Carl Lewis? And I wasn't trying to make fun of it. I was like, wait, what? But yeah, man, let me look at these stats, man, for you. This is pathetic. The one game out of all the games this weekend I covered, I could have covered the Mavericks game. I could have covered the Denver Nuggets game against the Utah Jazz. And I covered this terrible game, bro. I apologize, guys. Let me just read up some stats real quick. So the Blazers, let me just read the Lakers so it can sound good. LeBron James has 30 points, 6 rebounds, 10 assists over 10 of 12 shooting. That's ridiculous. 4 for 5 from the 3-point line. That's stupid. Danny Green has 14 points, 5 for 8 from the field, 3 for 4 from 3. Caldwell Pope, 12 points, 5 for 8 from the field, 2 for 4 from 3. Anthony Davis came out with the back spasm early on, 18 points, 5 for 8 from the field, 8 for 10 from the free throw line. You got guys like Dwight Howard, 12 points, 5 for 6 from the field. You got Kyle Kuzma, 18 points, 6 for 11 from the field, 5 for 8 from 3. 5 for 8 from 3. Yo, Blazers. They may have to, I don't want to say fire the coach, man, but you got to find your defensive identity because this ain't it. I don't know what the hell this is. I don't know what the hell the Blazers are doing, man. This is pathetic. Oh, man. Everybody, and Charles Barkley, shut up, idiot. That's you, Tribor. How you like Joe Judge so far?
Who?
Joe Judge, the Giants new coach, making the assistant coaches run.
Man, we just need to win, man. I just want my team to win.
Tribor don't give a damn, yo. You don't even care.
I could care less about what coach we got as long as it's the defense. Our defense is the issue. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not even the offense. The defense is the issue. I just want us to do good, man.
And you guys do have some. You guys drafted McKinney from Alabama.
Right.
You guys, who else on defense? Who the hell else is on defense? You guys have Peppers, right? Yeah, you guys have Peppers.
Yeah.
I wasn't a big fan of Peppers being drafted. I thought he's like a tweener safety type. Even though we had Jamal Adams was a beast because he used to play line of scrimmage. He was just a demon. What else do you have on defense? I don't know anybody. Oh, no. You have that kid. You have Jimenez, O'Shane Jimenez, a linebacker who was drafted last year. You guys got Marcus Golden, a linebacker. I think Marcus Golden or let me see. Marcus Golden. Yeah. You guys got the linebacker. Dude with the dreads, Marcus Golden. He's pretty good. Yeah, but you guys, hey, how do you guys feel about for everybody in the chat? Yo, Simmons Singh, Leonard and Simmons Singh, can you please tell me how many almost sacks did Leonard Williams get last year? Where he almost got a sack and he didn't get it. He probably has the most almost sacks in the league, bro. He never gets bro. Trust. He ain't. I was rooting for Leonard Williams, bro, but he always was like on the right there on the front steps of being dominant, and he just never converted into being that dominant player. Back to these bum ass Grizzlies. Bum ass Blazers. Anthony Simmons has in the corner, 6 seconds left, driving against Kyle Kuzma. Mario Hezonja gets it, pushes off, shoots the shot, mid range goes in. Blazers down 124-97. They're only down by 27 points. Let's see. Hey, this is done. Bradbury. Isn't Bradbury the is he a center? You guys also beat your offensive line. You guys got Hernandez. I know you guys want to go out to Cesar Ruiz, the kid from Michigan. A lot, LOL, but he's good at pressuring the QB. He is, but you guys, besides Marcus Golden, do you guys have demonic speed rushers who can clean that up? Leonard Williams did that all the time. I'm so surprised the Giants went after him because I think you guys gave us like a third and then like a fourth if he didn't get signed. So I think you guys are signing him so we get a third. I forgot how it goes, but he's good at pressuring the QB. But again, you need guys who are going to finish the play. You need guys who are actually going to get the sack. You can pressure QB all you want. Wow, Lakers with another 3. This is or 2, excuse me, 126-97. It's a 1-year deal. You guys gave us a third for him. A third. Jets in Joey trust, man. That's all I can say, man. You Giants, how do you guys think Daniel James is better than Sam Darnold? You know he's not. So y'all know he's not. I'll argue with anybody in chat. Don't even try that crap with me.
Ooh.
Saying that your quarterback Daniel James is better than Sam Darnold of the Jets. Hell no. Don't even try yourself, Dry Pro. Let's go back. Daniel James, your quarterback.
For the Giants?
Yeah, what?
That's you talking about?
Why I say Daniel?
You mean Daniel Jones?
Daniel Jones. I'm sorry,
Daniel Jones.
Player on Manchester United. My bad. Daniel Jones. My bad. Oh my gosh, I'm out of this. This Blazers game is terrible.
Darnold is good, but what has Darnold? Is Darnold taking the Jets to the Super Bowl? But that's what they need.
Has Daniel Jones taking Hezonja for the 3?
Daniel Jones can take the Giants to a wild card berth at least.
I don't know about that.
I'm not saying the Giants are going to win the conference. I'm saying a wild card berth right now is what we should be focused on.
Yeah,
before anything else. But what has Darnold? But can Darnold take the Jets to the promised land? Because they haven't been there since the 60s.
He would have gotten there last year. Well, that's a travel. They didn't call Hezonja. Wow. They allow these Blazers to play because this is just sad. They need the ratings or something. This makes me want to cry. I don't know who this kid is. They just put in a game. He has something called egality. I guess it's equality in like French or something, or I don't know. I don't know some of these names, some of these players. They got Jared Dudley playing, son. Jared Dudley. First of all, Simmons saying, let's get this straight. When Tim Darnold said, I don't see ghosts, there are a bunch of he was mic'd up and he didn't want to be mic'd up and he didn't know I was going to be picked up, right? And Deion Waiters, and then Deion, I don't know if this Lakers game is terrible. Darnold, a lot of quarterbacks say stuff like that. Even other quarterbacks say, this stuff happens like that all the time. It's no big deal. It's just that he was mic'd up. And players have said worse, where it's like they need help, like they're not seeing the field correctly. So I like Sam, but I'm not. So put like this, Karma, would you draft all those first-round draft picks we got, right? Would you trade for Trevor Lawrence to try to draft Trevor Lawrence? Would you trade for Trevor Lawrence? Because this is an important year for Darnold. Darnold has to show that he's at least that guy who gets to the playoffs. And I feel like if he wasn't sick last year with that stupid virus, was it mono or whatever, I think he would have gotten there because remember he's out 4 games. He still went 7-9, or he won 7 games when he was in, and literally he needed 2 games, I believe, to get into the playoffs. 2 games to get into the playoffs. New line, hopefully, but also what's saying Becton is a project. I think that the Giants took the better player in Andrew Thomas. Andrew Thomas is definitely the offensive lineman I wanted because even though he's not as physically imposing or dominant, but he is technically sound. He's the best offensive lineman in the draft or in this class, I think. But well, the schedule is so that happens. But that's what I'm saying. It's like you only can beat the opponents in front of you. You know what I'm saying? And Darnold has played tough in many games where, if you look at his rookie year when he played against the Packers, he was right there toe-to-toe Aaron Rodgers. Our defense just couldn't hold Aaron Rodgers. We had a bunch of games like that. We literally sat down and got a little help. So, yeah, everybody's talking about Trevor Lawrence, man. I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm ready to invest in another quarterback like that. But we have so many holes. Because it's gonna be the same thing with Trevor Lawrence. As good as he is, I don't think that if you gave him the lack of help that the Jets have had in all these years, I don't think he does well either. Same thing with Patrick Mahomes. When he could have drafted Patrick Mahomes instead of Jamal Adams, he didn't have the system or whatever to. Oh, these Blazers are really getting testy. Hazonia, bro, you drove into the basket, stopped your dribble, did some turnaround crap, got the ball stolen. You arguing with the refs? Get mad at your coach. Get mad at yourself. I don't know what you guys are doing, Blazers. This is embarrassing. Nurkic, all this Blazers, man. I don't want to hear about the Blazers again, man. Now this dude that used to be on the Warriors with the hair looking like a turnip. I don't know what you got these stupid names or these stupid nicknames. You don't know what their real names are. I forgot what his name is. He shot the shot, he missed it. Carmelo Anthony sitting on the bench angry. I don't know what he's angry about. He got a tech.
He's angry that they're getting an ass beat right now. That's why he's angry.
Oh, we know why he's angry. I'm just saying he don't have no reason to be angry.
Yes, he do. They all need to be angry.
He has to look at himself, I'm saying. Jets' biggest problem is their head coach. I agree, similar. If I could like this comment, I would like a 10,000. Gase is the worst selection the Jets could have made. And that's because we have an incompetent owner. And the only thing that's saving us now that we have Joe Douglas, who's a good GM or he's a good talent that's been around the Eagles and the Ravens. But yeah, we have a stupid organization. I'll say that. I don't care if I get a Jetson door or whatever. We have a stupid organization. For you to hire a guy like Adam Gase, who came from Miami, was trash with the players, got rid of a bunch of players. A lot of players they got rid of. Jay Ajayi, even though when he had a few good years and kind of burnt out because he got hurt. He won a Super Bowl with the Eagles. Kenyon Drake went over to Arizona Cardinals, and I think he had like 1,000 yards. Like he looked like an absolute beast at running back. And I had him in my fantasy team when he was Miami. He didn't do anything for me. A bunch of those players. Minka Fitzpatrick went over to the Steelers. He's killing. Who is this short player on the Lakers with the stupid hair? Man, I can't remember this dude's name, man. It's not McCall. I can't remember his damn name. But he just made a layup. It's 128-101. We're just waiting for this game to end. They're complaining with the refs over something. I mean, guys, just go to sleep. Like, this game is done. Y'all may have people in this. Oh, somebody called a tech. I don't even think it matters. Somebody called a tech. We stuck for a while. Giving a young QB new coach is going to be detrimental. I agree, but when you talk about seeing a ghost stuff, the crazy thing is that in that game, all the Patriots were calling with zero blitz, and you didn't have a coach who could at least say, like, yo, for the zero blitz, you call out quick screens to kind of offset the pass rush. And they couldn't even do that. So, this game is depressing. Oh, my gosh. Damn. So what's your favorite song off the Nas album? Full Circle?
Favorite song?
Yeah. So,
right now, I really like All Bad with Anderson .Paak. I think that should be the next single.
I like that song too.
Really like that song. Spicy.
Yep.
Amazingly, I like that with ASAP Ferg killed it.
Yep.
He got a couple of joints that could be singles. The one with Charlie Wilson.
Oh, yep.
The Firm Reunion, of course. Definitely would like to see them back together.
Yeah, I thought AZ just makes me when he has that like he has like that rhyme scheme where it's like he'd be like no vision it's all given like I messed that up. You know what I mean? Like I just
he was in his classic pocket when he was doing
you know. I don't know who just made the three for Portland, but it's 129-104, 25-point lead. Maybe they can make a run. Yeah, right. I might even end this thing early just because this is deflating. Blazers getting me pissed, man. What the hell? I don't know if they can come out for game 4, bro, or game 5.
I think if they want to survive, they got to play hard in game 4. It's a wrap.
I think they don't. I think the Lakers took the heart out of them again. Gabriel must lose the ball. I told you, Jared Dudley. What is Jared Dudley doing on the court, bro? Like, I know they're up by almost 30, but Jared Dudley, you are Garbaggio, man. Someone just shoots a shot. I can't see who got the rebound because these are new kids who are coming in, but Somebody even they got more Laker fans still watching this game
Right.
versus there's also like what is it? It's like 8:39 over there. That's one beautiful thing about LA, man. You guys waited time, man. It's a bad Jared Dudley. He has like no muscle. How's this guy a basketball player still, man? Remember Jared Dudley was like a big thing at BC. Was average as hell into NBA. Now Jamal Adams with the Jets. Yeah, Jamal Adams didn't want to play with us, man. Screw Jamal Adams, bro. But you know, this is what I don't blame about Jamal Adams though. He had to leave though. He had to because if you want to leave for a coach, it's just the way he did it. I didn't mind him leaving, but you sit there trying to create all this discord and you go into media and you say, "Oh, this coach sucks. No one wants to play." It's like dogs. You acting real. I don't want to curse him out, but you're acting like a real punk. Let me just say that. You're like a punk right now, bro. Like, you sitting there trying to call. If you want to just leave, just say you want to leave, bro. You could have told us that during the draft. We would have traded you to the Cowboys. And the Jets would have gotten CeeDee Lamb, the wide receiver from Oklahoma, University of Oklahoma, who's absolutely beast. Imagine the Mavs versus Lakers, Western Conference Finals. I think that the Lakers have the defense that could close down Luka, especially he doesn't have another score around him. You know what I mean? Again, I don't know what the Clippers were doing. Paul George, pandemic P. He's no longer playoff P because Paul George fades away in the playoffs. I don't know. Everybody be talking about this Paul George. I still haven't seen this dominant Paul George in the playoffs. So the Clippers, man, I don't know what's happening, but you know, Kawhi Leonard can't do it by himself. Marcus Morris has been doing decent. Hit that big shot yesterday, the three to put them up by one. But the Lakers, man, I don't know, bro. I mean, the Mavericks, KP, no KP. Even though I mean, look, it's an extraordinary game, but you still need KP as a secondary option. You know, they're gonna struggle. Oh, GK, I'm glad you sent it to Seattle, not the Cowboys. Yeah, you know, I know you guys are Giants fans, so I would have loved to got CeeDee Lamb, man. What CeeDee Lamb with Sam Darnold? Oh my gosh, man. And you know Jerry Jones wants to shore up that defense, man. You know Jerry Jones wants to shore up that defense, bro. Jerry Jones wants stars. He doesn't even care about building the offensive line. His son is the one that has influenced him to do that crap. He just wants stars, man. But y'all Giants have the weakest division, bro. Y'all Giants have the weakest division in football, man. Stop. Eagles. Cowboys.
The Eagles are good. The Eagles are good. Eagles are good.
Eagles
Redskins suck. We know the Redskins suck.
Redskins are terrible.
They
even though they got McLaurin, whatever that guy's name is, the wide receiver. And I don't think that quarterback, dude from what's this guy's name from Ohio State? Whatever the quarterback is, the one that Giants kind of passed over.
Right.
I don't think he's as bad. It's just Washington has no help. They have an idiot owner. The Giants, come on, son. Come on.
That's why the Giants have to take advantage of this season now. You know?
I don't know, so I don't know if you guys can do it, man, because
I have faith in my.
Yeah, faith in Giants.
At least a wild card berth. That's all I want. We don't gotta go to the Super Bowl this year. At least a wild card berth.
Yeah, karma. Yes, Mims is hurt, bro. Mims is hurt, man. Wet hamstring too, man. And now we have to rely on the dude who just came over from the Bucks, the speed wide receiver. Why am I messing up these names? I apologize, guys. I have low energy, man. This Lakers game, I thought this Blazers game was gonna be fun, man. After all these games that happened this weekend, I thought it was gonna be a fun game to cover, bro. This is trash. And Gabriel, nice layup against Dudley. Even the name Dudley's terrible, man. Yeah, Brashard Perriman. Thank you, Carmen. Let's go Giants. Yeah, man. What? Let's go Giants, man. F the Giants, man. Joe Judge. Guys messed up. You guys couldn't get the Baylor coach. Guys allowed him to go to Carolina, and he never left the meeting, or he never left the state without getting the contract. Who's this kid?
Garbaggio. That's the GMO term, Garbaggio.
Yeah, it's Garbaggio right now.
Hashtag Garbaggio.
I know it's like an Italian name or Italian word. It's like Basuda, Basudera, something like that. Garbage, that's an old school, ignorant Brooklyn term. I guess I don't know where it came from. This is wow. This guy just shot an open layup and missed it. Oof. Oh, McCarthy. Instead, we got Gase, bro. I cannot stand Gase, man. When Darnold had that game against the Patriots, he legit did. Dwight Howard for a 3. Wow, that looked terrible. When he had that game again, 0 blitz, and he gave him no help. As a coach, you're the one that's only for the 3, 132, 109. You're supposed to help your team. You're supposed to help your quarterback, give him easy plays. And this guy was calling 7-step drop back plays, bro. Against a 0 blitz, you gotta have screens or quick outs by your wide receivers. Just literally just go quick because there's no one to help over the top, and they're 1-on-1. And man, if they beat their player, if they beat their man, they're done. That defender's done. Or if it's a screen, you just kick it out quick as a screen. Now they have to respect that. Now they have to keep people back. Like this is Adam Gase. Like you talking about a guy, Peyton Manning. No, you're not. Your Peyton Manning's lackey. You sat there, Peyton Manning basically said, "Yeah, hey, shut up. I'll coach." Then he gave you a good word, a good recommendation. Like you're a bum coach, Gase. And you come to a meeting high. I don't care what no one says. That introductory meeting with the Jets, you were high, bro. You're high for something, pills or something. No one eyes dilate, like your pupils are all dilated. Like, come on, bro. Looking up into the sky while people are talking. What's wrong with you, man? This guy is a clown, man. Gabriel fights hard for the layup. It's 119, guys. I'm about to end this soon. I just want this to end. Gabriel, I feel bad for him. He should have been in the game earlier. But, I don't know what Terry Stotts was thinking, playing Hassan Whiteside and Nurkic.
Yeah.
Slow guys in the front court who can't move defensively against some of the quicker players on the Lakers. And they call I don't know why these refs are trying to prolong this game. Just let this game end, bro. It's done. Look at this. Look at the replays are showing. All these passes, LeBron. It's like, yes, Payne Manning did keep this guy. MH, you come back late, son. We talk about this so many times, but I don't mind talking to a person who like that pick. Kira Lewis at 8, I think is a little bit too high. I think Kira Lewis, they have this guy anywhere from 15 to like the 20s. You know what I'm saying? So I would not mind passing a Kira Lewis at 8. At 27, if he's still there, you definitely consider him. Definitely consider him. Yeah, Adam Gase is a joke, bro. Same as just Joe Douglas, but they don't want to give Joe Douglas the power to fire coaches, which I think is stupid. You got to allow when you get somebody from a tree like the Ravens, a coaching front office tree like the Ravens or the Eagles, who I think one of the more underrated organizations. Just front office wise, what do you call it? With Jeff Flory, who's the owner and whatnot. Like I think they, Doug Peterson, that regime. I think you allow those guys to do what they need to do in terms of they can bring guys over. You allow them to make the personnel changes all throughout, not just players, but also the coaches. Because Gase is just stupid. As long as you pass it to somebody on the Blazers, I don't know, some kid with the hair that says egalite. It's like 27 seconds left. We'll just wait for these guys to dribble out the clock. This has probably been one of the worst games I've ever seen playoff wise. Blazers again, Dame time. When Dame time's not working, they just zapped all the energy. The Lakers came out to what, a 10-0 run in the beginning of the first quarter?
And the Blazers are mad, so hopefully that'll work in their favor for game 4.
They were mad at this game. What did that do for them? Carmelo Anthony got texts. They're just old and mad. Like they're old, mad, and unsuccessful, man. But hopefully, look, Blazers come out, do or die game. Maybe you might see something. But Dame Lillard's hurt with a knee injury, so we don't know the extent of it. If it's going to be something like the Carmelo Anthony thing, they're screwed. Not Carmelo, Klay Thompson, excuse me, he got hurt. Actually, hopefully it's not anything ACL or anything crazy like that. Maybe it's just a strain or whatever. But, everybody salute to each and every one of you guys. You guys stayed on with me for how many hours. Triborough, my guy. First and foremost, if you guys love hip-hop and rap, this guy he's psychotically educated on rap. Like if you name him an album by like your uncles, he will remember what that album is. Like Triborough is he's sick in the head with rap music. Go
make me blush. Don't do
podcast. That Ain't Rap podcast is on YouTube. Go check it out. Some really good videos. Like 4 3-hour long videos of great discussions. Go check them out. Go support it. Even if you don't like rap, just go there, subscribe, like videos because it helps the algorithm. So
and I'm discussing Lauryn Hill album tomorrow night. Though check that out.
I'm gonna be there. I'm definitely
Cool,
gonna be there because Thornhill
Tomorrow
one of the
night, 9
greatest
o'clock.
cities of all time. So go check that out. Everybody in the chat, salute to everybody, man. I'm gonna try to do one of these games. I might not do the places again. I might do something else. I might do hopefully Mavericks tomorrow. I might do that if I have some time. That'd be a really interesting game. So, and if we can have Mark on, he can talk about that crap and start crying and doing his crazy machination stuff. But everybody, salute to you. God bless you, man, and take care, man. Peace.
Peace out.